Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. So today we're getting into chapter 5, which I'm told is mental. After last time, I genuinely do not know what to expect. So, yeah, no, to say I'm slightly excited for this one will be an understatement. This is usually where the big stuff happens. So, yeah, I don't know, I'm going in with high expectations. Last game's case 5 was pretty good. So, that's what I'm basing off of. But, yeah, I was gonna say, they're all dead. Well, no, I'm not celebrating the Monocubs are dead. What do you want? No, but like, I do not expect them to both go last time, I'll be honest. It's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Your lives were irreplaceable? I don't buy that. Oddly, no, I'm not sold. So let me knit you guys like a little bit more this way. Professional production, yes. Okay, so are we actually gonna have a chapter without them, or is he just gonna remake them all? Because, like, you know what I mean? I mean, probably because you brought them up. This just seems like you reading out a list of excuses why you are the reason they turned out the way they did, Monokuma. Oh.
What's an irreplaceable life anyway?
Okay, so they... Is that the devs team's way of saying, yeah, no, we just didn't feel like writing them anymore, so we just got rid of them for the big chapter, because I can respect that. But, voyage purpose, that's all I read. Right, the morning after going towards the Clad the Blackened, we gathered in the dining hall as always. Oh, no music though. I guess it makes sense. Oh. ... As always. No, how could that be? With everything that happened yesterday. Again, it's weird to think that these cases take place over the course of one day, but like they do, it's... Yeah, Kaido's not doing too good either. Even in such a dark time, one of us was still right trying to cheer all of us up. Jeez, don't be stupid, guys. There's no way I'd die, you know? Because I'm Kaido Momoda. Well, he said it for me. Are you really okay? I'm telling you, I'm just fine. I wasn't feeling great yesterday, but after a good night's sleep, I'm all better. I'm 100% better now. There's no way you'd get better so quickly after coughing up that much blood. I told you, didn't I? I coughed too much and cut my throat a little, that's all. Are you sure you're not physically pushing yourself too hard, or suffering from a chronic illness? Don't be stupid. If I had a chronic illness, I would stand a chance in astronaut training. Seriously, you guys are worrying too much, just because you all love me and can't help yours. Of course we'd be worried. But I'm serious. You don't need to worry about me anymore. I should have told you guys I wasn't feeling well. I made you worry for nothing.
Come on.
Oh, okay, don't go at me like that. If I do start to feel bad again, I'll have you guys help me, okay? Now that's out of the way, let's eat. Come on, guys, let's all eat. Oh, Kaido, Kaido spoke cheerily and then left to go get his meal. Yeah, I don't think that's just a cough. Is there really nothing wrong? With what I saw yesterday, how can I act like nothing's wrong? And I get him covering him up, but still. It's, despite Kaido's remarks, he should probably receive medical attention just in case. Now we got another reason why we need to get out of here. And on top of that, we need to do it fast. Escaping is all well and good, but what does the outside look like? We still don't know what the secret of the outside world is either. Cones wouldn't tell us what it was because we give us so much despair we want to die. If that's true, then what could possibly be happening outside this academy? Kaiser returns to the table, his hands full of food. Can't figure that out just by thinking about it. There's no point wasting your brain power. We can't simply not think about. Sure, there's a chance the outside world is messed up because of Monokuma, but making us worry about it is what Monokuma wants. He's using it to put pressure on us. Kokichi and Gonza just snapped under that pressure. The outside world is probably going to be fine. You're such an optometrist. Can you prescribe me some rose-colored glasses for me too? I think you mean optimist. Either way, it's something to think about once we're outside, so focus on that now.
Shuichi!
As a detective, what are your thoughts on this, Shuichi? I've considered a few theories, but I can't say for sure. Well, that's understandable. There are barely any clues. I don't like it. Since yesterday Kaito won't look me in the eyes, he must still be angry. But I had no choice, I had no other options. My deduction wasn't wrong. If I hadn't identified Gonta as the culprit, we would all be dead. For the rest of us to survive, Gonta had to be sacrificed. There was nothing I could do.
Hey, so...
I'm glad we're talking about how to escape, but where'd he go? Kokichi.
Huh?
Ah! I'm sorry, you're only noticing that now? The instant Kaito spoke his name, a nervous energy shot through us.
No.
I haven't seen him. Even if I did, I'd be the one running away. I haven't seen him either. It's like he's completely vanished. He's apparently really good at hide and seek, so he's probably just hiding somewhere. We can't just let that person be. He's a little too dangerous. Not just a little, because he... He enjoys watching us suffer. His face just screams that he's having fun when he's seeing us suffer. He's not normal. There's obviously something very wrong with him.
How annoying.
If he weren't in this killing game, I would have assassinated him already. Ironic, the rules of this game actually make it harder to kill. Maki roll, that's not good. Playing this kill game is just what Monokuma wants us to do. I know. Is Maki roll a nickname for Maki? That's a good nickname. It makes me want to take a bite out of her soy sauce and spicy mustard. Right, Maki roll?
Sorry.
I guess I don't know how close we are just yet. If we don't do anything, we'll be killed by Kokichi next. I bet now he's hiding somewhere and trying to kill us. No, actually, we're safe for now. Kokichi told us his objective was to win the killing game. He wouldn't risk a murder that would so obviously implicate him. He might be planning to make us suffer some other way, like how we used Gonta. Anyway, we need to find him soon as... For a second, I thought Kokichi was gonna appear. Here I am! Monokuma!
Why?
What are you doing here? I have a business with you guys, of course.
What's the point?
It's our prayers, right? Just hurry up and give it to us. Can do. You're being awfully compliant. Of course, I can't refuse you all, not when I'm all alone and outnumbered. Outnumbered? Because I'm used to being alone. Back in the day, I was alone from start to finish. Anyway, here's your prize this time. Hey, it's 2 keys.
This one is the last real key, and this one is the real last key.
Yeah, I get it. Yes, made so much sense.
What's the difference?
We don't know, and that's the fun bit.
Now then.
Go find the areas that these keys will unlock. See you later. Bye, Inara. Did he pick up on Angie's? Okay.
What should we do?
What should we do about this new area? I think we should prioritize searching for that new area over for Kokichi. It likely contains flashback light, so we can discover some new facts. So you're saying Q1's a low priority? Typical for a bloodless, tearless machine man. I'm not sure we're close enough for you to be making jokes like that. What do you want to do, Kaito? I'm worried about Kokichi, but there's no point in worrying about him all the time. Alright, our first priority is to solve the mystery of this academy. Let's investigate. I'll hold on to that. Oh, that's right. Without meeting my eyes, Kaito placed the key into my palm. Kaido, Shuichi, you both seem different today. Read the mood, Kipo. It's fine, so let it go already. What? Don't leave Kibo out of the loop! We split up and began our search. So this is going to be quicker than before, right? This isn't going to take an hour of finding new rooms. I imagine it's going to be very, 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 very quick. So let's do it! Where do we want to head off to then? Where's speaking to us? You know what I mean? Where is screaming? Yes, this is where we ought to be. Oh. Well, I mean, that's awfully helpful. They're just around the corner. Like, is it at the entrance? Aha! Say no more. I forgot this was here. Unlocked. Alright, let's go. The key, it's still here. Can it be used for something else? Oh, yeah, because before they didn't give us keys, the other stuff to put in to unlock the door, so... I can see a spiral staircase. Looks pretty long. Where does it lead? Okay, well I can climb it, thankfully. I don't know, let's just do a bit of this. I'm gonna imagine Shuichi even is descending the stairs exactly like this. This is a pretty long staircase. Where does it lead? Isn't there something outside that reaches up to the top of the dome in like the middle, or am I tweaking? Because... finally reached the top. It feels as if there's something here. Best be cautious. Oh! It's Kaito's lab. Hey! Is this another ultimate lab? Then it must be...
Got it.
Finally! Looks like this is my research lab. Kaito! Those stairs were long and such a pain. I'm tired. Somebody give me a piggyback ride. They must climb all these stairs just for the ultimate astronaut's lab. What do you mean just? This is the main stage and has finally been revealed. I'm tired. Hey, someone give me a piggyback ride. Anyway, let's go inside. There might be something useful in here. Probably. What do you mean probably? It's gotta be full of important stuff. Isn't anyone gonna give me a piggyback ride? not going to give you a piggyback ride. Oh, let's go inside then. I don't like... No! No, I don't like the song with the escapist alarm siren blaring full volume. No, actually. Nah. Planetarium, like, It's a large machine, perhaps for a planetarium. You can project stars on the ceiling with this. Quite the facility. How about Timiko Yumeno? Is she part of the lab or is she just here? How about you give me a piggyback ride on the way back down the stairs? She's still saying that? Look, a girl wants what she wants, man. There's a window. I can see the school in the courtyard. It's pretty high up, but I guess that's obvious from how tall the staircase is. It looks like this is the top floor. So my room's at the very top? Yeah, so what? Okay, what about the cockpit then? Is there anything useful in here? This is amazing. Looks like the cockpit of a spaceship. It's pretty cool. Perfect for my research lab. You can operate this. I mean, it's probably just a simulator, but I've never seen this machine, but I've trained with something like it. Well, I guess it'll all work out. What reckless confidence. You never want to be in a vehicle. I don't want to ever be in a vehicle you're driving. Wow, is this really a simulator? Feels like it's too elaborate. Nah, there's no way it's real. I mean, what would it even operate? I don't know. At that moment... Hey, come look at this. Something's wrong? I found this in the back. A file? The Gopher Project? Okay. Countries all over the world work together to create some meteorite defense plan, but none of us can remember the details of that. And is this... So this file has information about the project. So what does it say? Hold on, I'll read it. Let's see. The Gopher Project. The last hope to save humanity from the disaster raining down from space. Burdened with this imperative project of boys and girls of exceptional talent. That is the purpose of the Gopher Project. Well, what about the rest of it? What's it say? Don't tease us, just say it already. The rest of it is blacked out, I can't read any further. What did you say? Did Monokuma do this? Damn, he's just screwing with us! Do you think this part about boys and girls of exceptional talent is referring to us? And what could Seas of Future Hope mean? And what's this about the New World? This is like Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark? Well, Noah's Ark was built with gopher wood. Oh, yeah, you're right. Of course, it's just a story from the Bible, but to choose that name in particular, it does seem related. But how is all this related to the Academy, and to us? Huh, none of it makes sense. If we find the next flashback light, we might be able to remember something about it. Now that you mention it, where is it? It doesn't seem like it's in this lab. So it must be somewhere else. We gotta go look for it first. You're right. This place is useless to us now. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Because we gotta find the flashback light. Okay. And they all leave. Oh, flashback light. Our last hope. But it's something that Monokuma created, so I don't want to depend on something that he has touched. But it's nothing we can do. There's no other way to restore our memories. Okay, so where to next then? Because, I guess out front, but you want me to go out from the, Oh! Why is somebody at my lab? That's weird. I mean, I'll have a look, but like, So what are you... He thinks it's all just a His crimes... Thank you, obtained a Monokuma. Hooray! I'm being congratulated by the Monokubs from beyond the grave. But there was someone here, right? I'm not tweaking. Yeah. Aha! That might be where. So that feels like this key would fit that door, right? Key works, but it won't turn. Ticking. Sensing danger, I hurriedly backed away from the door and then... It exploded! A trap? That was dangerous. I could have really been hurt. Oh. Okay. From the back of the door, look at the door, this must be an ultimate lab. But whose is it? There are only a few of us left who don't have a lab yet. I should check inside. When I turn the knob, it won't open. Okay. Oh, that research lab is closed because the owner is dead. The owner is dead? Further rules, if a student dies before their ultimate research lab is opened, then that lab will remain closed. That's the first time I'm hearing this. That's because this is the first time I've mentioned it. There's no point in complaining to Monokuma, this is his academy. Anyway, if this lab belongs to someone who died, is this Rantaro's lab? How disappointing. You noticed how it was if you went in his lab. It'd be Quite a dramatic development if you look what his talent was right now. What does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean? That sort of unexpected development can only happen in a real killing game like this one. Oh well, otherwise, I can't believe that idiot killed him. Okay. Rantaro's lab. I'm curious about his talent, but it's too late now. Like, it looks like, you know what I mean? Zombie apocalypse-esque? So, I don't know. Like, ultimate zombie killer, ultimate supernatural hunter, apocalypse survivor, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, apocalypse survivor would make sense, I guess, but, yeah. I just don't see it personally. Well, watch me wrong though. Watch the meteorites have had zombies in, and then Rantaro was like the one who organized the Gova project. We could be right. Do I think we're right? No, but you know. Anyway, what's going on at the front of the school? Because, yeah, you know, I'm sipping through my lemon sip. You know, I wanna hopefully keep this one nice and short. Oh, the greenery is completely gone. This place feels really mechanical now. It looks like construction is almost done, but what happens then? Yeah, true. I mean, all the Monocubs are dead, so they can't really, you know, what's the word? Build anymore. Alright, an ultimate academy likes which we've never seen before. Will we ever find out what that means? I don't know, why? Okay, why? I'm suddenly chugging frames as well, like, hello! Hello, game! Game. Behave. I'm telling the game's behave, not my controller. Again, PS4 for the third episode in a row. I'm so proud I could cry. Okay, Samugi. Or... wait, where do I need to go? I'm useless to investigate on my own, so I must look for big red arrow markers. We've only got 2 last keys. We would have been better off with a thief's key and a magic's key. Why is that? Oh, don't worry about it. I was just talking to myself. But how many times has this happened now? What do you mean? The class trial ends, we get Monocuma's prizes, we search for a new area. You know, that same flub all over and over. It's the fact that all the murders keep happening in the areas we discover. I sort of thought maybe it'd be better if we didn't find anything. To solve the mystery of this academy, we're gonna have to use the flashback lights to remember the truth. Of course, I know we need to do that too. I'm just gonna stop worrying about it. We need to live for Gontra and everyone else, and escape this place. Okay. That's right. Alright, I'll plainly look around the school. I'll let you know if I find anything. Thank you, Samugi. I appreciate it. And she just spins away. Who is she? Samugi Jackson? She could... I wonder where the door is. But how are you doing, Kibo, my Kiblinator? There aren't any more doors left that could be opened with the keys Monokuma gave us, correct? There is a door in that wall. Perhaps we can get in? There's something next to the door that seems to resemble like a keyhole. And that's why he should have been the main character. He's like, you know what I mean? It just... What? Why is my game chugging? What is it covertly loading in that I'm not privy to that's gonna, like, just shatter the game? It was like a door, but I don't think I can open this with my bare hands. That's because I think you need to find the keyhole. How do I open it? I am confused. Oh. That might be where. That might be where. So is this... This seems like it'd be the door to the outside, but that sound, was that this giant door unlocking? God, yeah, it's a lemon sip in that cup, for those of you wondering why I'm not chugging a G Fuel. I mean, I am. I was told the chapter's 4 hours. But yeah, I'm having a lemon sip because I'm coming down with the cold, so we get the Danganronpa recording done before the cold kicks in full. What is this place? I feel like I'm on the set of a sci-fi movie. A mecha could pop out at any moment. It took every ounce of my strength to hold in what I wanted to say. Bad Shuichi. Stop it with this robophobia. I can't, like, if Kiba was the protagonist, I believe well and truly not only would we have caught the mastermind chapter 1, but that he would have cured robophobia in the whole world ever. Exactly. How are you doing, my sweet prince? This is different from the other places we've seen so far. And this maze-like hallway. Perhaps it's 2 defendant buildings that it leads to? Oh, is it a maze? Well, it's not really much of a maze if I have access to a mini-map to... Oh, is that a door? No, it's a wall. Let's see, of course Kibo's accompanying me through the most door. That's my goat right there. That's my goat. But where does this lead? Like, fundamentally. Hello. What is this? This shutter is huge. It seems to be well fortified. That is an electric barrier. We can't raise the shutter while it's active. Hey, If they're protecting it this strongly, then there's gotta be a secret in there.
Yes.
That is a possibility. Let us investigate, see if we can get in.
Ah.
Wait, it's dangerous, don't! Before I could finish my warning, Kibo approached the shutter end. What is this?
Kibo.
Get away from... Oh, don't you go setting off the alarm now. Come on, out of the way so I can turn it off. Now, what I'm about to say may seem like a very big stretch, but I'm convinced he's the reincarnation of Jesus. Jeez, you guys gotta be more careful. Be careful, what was that alarm for? It's so loud. Oh, that's the alarm system. You see that motion sensor alarm above the shutter? In order to turn it off, you need to use an alarm remote. A super loud alarm will blare if you approach the shutter without turning off the system.
Why?
Why is there an alarm system here of all places? Yeah. This place is so important it needs to be beefed up security-wise. I guess while I'm here I'll also explain the electric barrier. To turn it off, you gotta enter a 59-digit code in the control panel next to the shutter. I'll tell you what the code is, but only once, so make sure you memorize it. Thankfully, he doesn't realize that I'm not really in there, so I can record the entire thing with Snapchats. Say hi, everyone. 2 seconds. Yeah,
Hey.
No. I win. Checkmate, Junker N of Shima. Wait, slow down please. 503, what was the rest? I mean, I can tell you if you want, Kibo. I'm a practical thinker. Only 3 numbers, come on, robot. I know you can do better than that. Wait, just use your thing to print off the thing. Kibo, my guy. An electric barrier and an alarm system. It's pretty tight security.
Why?
What are they guarding so closely? What could be in there? Like I said, it's a very important place. Well, it used to be important, but that was a long time ago. Now it's just pointless. Pointless? Yeah, it's pointless, so I may as well give you the guys the alarm remote. You can use it to turn off the motion sensor alarm above the shutter. And then... it just doesn't beep. See, I can turn off the alarm system, didn't I? Now just use the control panel and deactivate the electric barrier and you can go inside. Can you repeat the code you mentioned earlier? How annoying, but since it's your first visit, I'll let you inside just this once. Monica walks up to the control panel, quickly punched in the numbers, and... see, I thought this would be Kokichi's Supreme Lab. Okay, now you just gotta manually raise the shutter and you can go inside. You can either use the control panel inside to restore the alarm system and electric barrier, or use the control panel here, do nothing and the barrier and alarm will just stay off. Well then, safe travels! Interesting. I just realised I grabbed a random mug. Sure. I just clocked what mug I was drinking out of. Big up the WI, I guess. He just led us into this highly secured area. What's his game?
Shuichi.
Speaking of game, Kibo! Let's go, Shuichi. We have no other direction to move but forward. My inner voice is telling me, hope moves forward.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. So... oh, okay. I'm gonna imagine Kibo single-handedly yeeted that shutter up. But, oh, I do like it in here. Ah, over there it's... yeah, because obviously the Monocubs can't use them anymore. An exile? All 5 of them are here. It's too dangerous. Let's run. Wait a second. They aren't moving. They're not reacting to us or the whites of the Wrath.
Right.
Oh, now that you mention it, you're right. I wonder what's going on. As if on cue. Surprise! This is actually the Exile hangar. Yeah, this is where the Exiles are stored. A facility for storing Exiles. Hey, this is where I was guarding the precious Exiles so that nobody would mess with them. But it's pointless now. Is it because the Monocubs are gone? No one can control the Exiles anymore. What? No one can control them anymore? Am I wrong? Oh, don't worry about my reaction just now. I thought it was a somewhat over-the-top reaction to put you guys on the defensive. What does that mean? Now, don't get so worked up. You may be a machine, but you're not a demon model. What does that mean? The deactivated Exiles. Is this hangar pointless now that the Monocubs are gone? If that's true, is nothing threatening us anymore? I see. Well, I guess we can look at them. All 5 Exiles are being stored here right now, and they aren't moving. If the Exiles are not going to move anymore, they're no longer being used against us. Seems like we could reasonably escape. How about you, Kibo? This hangar is pointless, huh? I bet Mia would have found a purpose for this place. She would have been excited to dismantle the exiles and study them further.
By the way,
I can assert that with confidence because her actions are documented in my memory bank.
100%.
When it came to machines and technology, Mia was very genuine. She had an actual instinct she kept hidden deep inside. So I rescind my previous statement. He's the reincarnation of, like, whoever your favorite person is. It's like Kibo. Mia was very genuine, trying to passionate inside. Yada yada. It's like, legitimately, has anyone ever done it like this robot before, past, or present? Why is there a hydraulic press here? Kibo, can you get in? This is a huge, powerful machine. This hydraulic press is probably used to scrap decommissioned exiles. Scrap them?
Yeah,
Even the exiles couldn't withstand being crushed by this giant metal slab.
you're right.
True.
By the way,
Also, it seems you can control the hydraulic press by using that control panel over there. There's an up and down button as well as an emergency stop. There's a safety notice written here. When the hydraulic press has an infrared sensor, when it detects a living being, it automatically stops for safety reasons. So someone's gonna find a way to override that, right? Let's be real.
that's true.
If someone accidentally ended up in the press, the machine would stop. What do you think, Shuichi?
Huh?
If the safety function? Oh, I don't know.
Well then.
Let's give it a try. Try what? As I stood there confused, Kibo suddenly got under the press. Mamacitas, I have been waiting for this.
Shuichi, please. Please what? If the press comes to a stop when it detects a person, what will happen if it detects me?
This is like
Let's find out.
so dumb. I love it.
Are you sure about that? I don't know if the sensor will work.
Why does
Don't
Shuichi
worry.
look like an
If I
ant in the
sense any
corner?
danger, I'll move out of the way.
How? Are you gonna like slide to the
I really
left?
wanna try
Take it
that.
back now, y'all?
If I don't,
Want to slide
I'll
this
never be
time?
able to rust in peace when I die.
You were not programmed with that phrase. You were not programmed with this. No.
Okay,
Rust.
let's do it.
No.
Let's
No, I'm
get
moving
out
it.
of
I'm moving
here.
in close. No.
Okay? Certainly.
Okay.
Now, if you would be so kind, start it up.
Okay. Convinced by Kibo's enthusiasm, I pressed the button. And then... I don't like this!
Oh no!
What? Okay. I get he's a robot, so I might not have detected him, but what the f- If that wasn't cinema, I don't know what is. That was a close one.
Wait!
It was. Why did you do that?
Why?
Why didn't you press the force stop button, Shuichi? It's not my fault.
But
At least we know now. Seems I'm only perceived as a machine, not a human.
for now,
Well, it's this hydraulic press, that is.
you're right.
Yeah. The cruelty of the modern world on this poor robot. Why is the washing machine like that? It looks like a car wash, is it for cleaning the exiles? That seems comfortable. Comfortable, huh? Yes, comfortable. And then, in the back there was like a question mark, wasn't there? Yeah. What's this door? Oh. Of course. Of course. Of course. With a little window as well. I don't like the way this is going. This is a bathroom. Doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. I suppose that makes sense. I'm sure I'm the first person to be in here in a while. Monokuma and the Monokub certainly do not need to use the bathroom. But then, why is there a bathroom here in the first place? If they were under the impression we would never be here, why make a bathroom? Does that mean I was wrong? Well, there's nothing that concerns me here, so I'll go back. No, can I not investigate the like very clear murder-death window? No. And it can. Oh, legit. The games don't let you inspect anything. I better not come out and find somebody dead in that press with Kibo stood next to it. Okay, it's closed, and I'm not seeing blood. Okay, that'd be the biggest like misdirect ever though if that wasn't used to kill someone. I've always just suspected that them seeds is just a machine, but it is rather harrowing to have that suspicion confirmed before my very eyes.
100%.
I may just be machines to this press, but I'm sure the test will confirm my humanity. I agree. I agree. But what else can we really investigate? I mean, hydraulic press, I mean... Oh! Operation panel. I see. Ah, this control panel.
That's...
This is most likely the control panel for the alarm system and electric barrier. Yeah, it seems like it. But there's no reason to turn the barrier back on, so we shouldn't touch it. Are you saying that because I don't have the 59-digit code to deactivate it memorized? Oh, because robots can memorize more than 3 digits. Is that what you're implying?
No.
No? He's just self-conscious. I'll investigate around here some more. Like, how, though? It's... Oh, his little arm. Huh. That very much blended in. This huge machine has several moving arms. What's it used for? This machine was probably used to paint the exiles. It does kind of smell like paint thinner. Which means I could potentially use this machine to get myself a makeover. You are perfect the way you are. I agree with Shuichi. You don't need a makeover. You're great just the way you are, Kibo.
Yeah.
Well, of course I am. Then why bring it up? He's compliment fishing. That's my goat right there. I've investigated everything here. This is definitely a hangar for the exiles, but they're deactivated. Monikuma might be right. This place no longer has any purpose.
Hey, Shuichi.
There you are. I was looking for you. Have you found Kokichi?
Hey.
Come to the dining hall. Smugi says she wants to meet everybody there. Smugi?
Right.
She told me she found something. It's probably the flashback light.
Okay.
Anyway, come as soon as you can. I'm gonna go on ahead. The next flashback light. What are we gonna remember this time?
Alright.
I should head to the dining hall. Okay, well, let's get a move on then. That really is the investigation of the school. Only half an hour. It's one of those things where it rubs me slightly weirdly. Also, we've further addressed Jezza, by the way, for those of you eyeing that and wondering what the fuck I've been doing. Yeah, I just decided to, doll him up a little. You know how it is? So he's got, if you're wondering what the face mask says, it says the B word is sleeping. Yeah, this is probably one of the least normal Danganronpa Let's Plays on planet Earth. But I mean, did we ever expect it to be any other way? Oh, that tastes very strongly of lemon. Is everyone here? Guys, it's serious! Yeah, you found the flashback light, didn't you? Let's use it already. Oh, it's not the flashback light.
Huh?
It's not? I honestly thought that's what this was all about.
What's that?
Now, why did you call us here? I had to go to the bathroom. I found something pretty serious. I thought I should tell everybody right away. Pretty serious? Okay. What is it? So what did you find? Those letters of Gonzo found in the courtyard. There's more added to them again. The letters in the courtyard? It looks like a message complete now. We can finally read it. And it says... I was right! This world is mine. This world is mine, Kokichi Yoma. That's what's written there. I see.
What?
This world is mine.
What's that?
What's going on? Why is Kokichi's name? So that's what it means. It was all just a prank by Kokichi. A prank. He was sending that message just so we could make fun of us. Seriously, what a messed up guy. I see. That definitely seems like something Kokichi would do. That's true, but is that all there is to it? Horse A. When God first found the writing, all it said was Horse A. Over time, more letters were added. Eventually it read. I mean, Horse A could mean something for all we know, but I doubt it. Can we really just ascribe it to Kokichi's pranks? Well, who cares about Kokichi? More importantly, what about the flashback light? It seems no one has found it yet. Maybe that's Kokichi's fault too. He probably found it first and hid it.
I see.
That is possible. We need to do something and find him. No, there's no point to bother with him. The best way to deal with guys like him is to ignore him, so let's just leave him be.
What's wrong?
You say that, but you were the angriest out of all of us. No, there's something I was just thinking about. Thinking about? It's still a little too early to tell you guys, but... Just leave it to me. There's no need for you guys to worry. I'll figure it all out.
What are you talking about?
Figure what out? I mean, I'm gonna get you guys out of here. Kaido's gonna get us out of here? There's that reckless confidence again. Reckless? You guys just don't get it. Jeez, heroes are always misunderstood.
Hey,
Hero whatever, just don't overdo it. Yeah, leave it to me. Perhaps Kaido's confidence is baseless, but it is sort of a relief to have somebody so confident at a time like this. A hero. He might really be one. Ah. We weren't able to find the flashback light, so we all left the dining hall and returned to our rooms. Huh. This is our last bit of free time then, isn't it? Huh. I don't know. I kind of feel weird about that. Yeah. There's still some time left today. So what should I do? I think we know. So I'm going to assume we've got maybe 3 slots. I could not imagine we've got any more. But the Keyblinator. I need to find him. I gotta max him out because otherwise that'd be really stupid if I didn't. But also, whilst I can hang out with other people, it was brought to my attention after last time's free time went out that, how do I say this? There is a certain thing I've not been in yet that apparently has some pretty funny scenes, and that right now I have a slim chance to maybe get that. Okay, so, okay, oh, you're actually in the room, okay. Okay, robot, I see you. And I'm talking about the Wolf Hotel because I don't know why it's there, but it is, and it uses up a day slot, so in theory I could do that instead of finishing up some of these ranks. So, But first things first, let's max out the Kibo. There's no flashback light, unless we missed it somehow. Of course we want to hang out with him.
Well done.
Then please help me for the flashback light. The way things are now, this situation will never change. I agree. I spent some time looking for flashback lights with Kibo. Time well spent. Kibo and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give him a present? Definitely. And it is the wipe we want to give him. I don't think I need to consult the thing for that. It's the little cloth wipe. Is that? Nah, handkerchiefs. Come on. Oh. Well, that's no good. What else did Kibo like? Can I give him the Key of Love? I feel as though... No, I mean, can I give him Kokichi's undergarments? I mean... They're kind of evil funny. We're going to consult the wiki, because I don't want to get it wrong. I want to have that free extra time if you're with me. So give us 2 moments. Place your bets now, because I've been so reliant on those specific wipes. For them to run out is like... No, please. Please, not like this. Not like this. Okay, let's have a quick scroll and figure out what he wants. So, White Robot Mustache, number 34. We should have that, right? I'd be quite surprised if we did. Oh, okay. I see how it is. And then 42 we don't have either. 76 Robot Oil we don't have either. And then I'm gonna have to give him something that he... Oh, I don't like to say it. Something that he just... likes. But apparently an Autumn Cologne scarf he thinks is kind of snazzy, so sure. This is nice. It aligns with my preferences. You understand me. I feel happy.
Are you okay?
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. So this means we actually got the scene. Kibo, is your back okay? Yes, it feels better after I've rested. So he just has to rest? He doesn't have to, like, get repairs done?
Well done.
Shuichi, about my robot business plan, I realize that there's an issue that must be addressed before I can implement it. I was told on more than one occasion that my backstory is somewhat lacking. Your backstory? If my backstory is more interesting, maybe I could be more than just an ordinary robot. I'm not so sure about that. For example, if my family were killed by a monster leaving me critically injured, or if I sought revenge against someone, you know, like a tragic hero. That way I get more exposure to the emotions of sadness and vengeance. That does sound pretty cool. I need weapons, which I have to get from the professor along with my new backstory. I'm not that fond of robotic weaponry, but I suppose it's unavoidable. Are you sure? I know you don't like weapons. Is that something you'd really want to avoid? But if I stay the way I am... I've said this before, but you really are the ultimate robot, Kibo. You should think of yourself as merely ordinary. Shuichi, your words make me extremely happy. However, I still don't clearly comprehend what it means to feel that emotion. And though I detect this causes me to feel sad, I cannot comprehend that either. Sad?
Yeah.
Within me, I have a strong desire to feel like everybody else. To say that with pride, that I'm friends with you and everybody else here. Kibo. Could that be why he's so concerned? He wants everybody to accept him.
Is that alright?
Kibo, you don't have to think of a new backstory. Let's just keep thinking about the robot business together. Really? But you said that I really am the ultimate robot.
Okay.
Yes, that's true, but if you keep getting more business experience, I think it'll help you learn new emotions as well. That's why I want to help you, Kibo, as your friend. Shuichi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. To think I feel such gratitude towards you. What a serendipitous mixed calculation. Hardly, Kibo. You're the one who told me that only I could help you. Oh, that was a logical decision on my part, because it's dangerous to expose your weakness to an equal, but not to someone who is beneath you. So that's why he was always talking down to me. And he was right, too. But our relationship is different now. I feel that you and I are equals. No, I've decided that we are equals due to our special relationship. This is probably intuition. Intuition?
Yes.
Based on our interactions thus far, I believe I felt something inside of you. This judgment is not rooted in logic, but rather something akin to human intuition.
That intuition is telling me that I can build a friendship with you, Shuichi.
Oh, it's been 84 years! A friendship, huh? Yes, I suppose that is an equal but special friendship.
Shuichi!
Please look out for me, Shuichi.
Okay.
And you for me, Kibo. We shook hands. One human, one robot. One moment, gentlemen. That's not what's important. There's a real connection here. A true bond between me and Kibo. Yes! Oh, wake up. Shake it. That motherfucking guy right now. Woo! Oh. Oh, for once. The Avalon emotion too. It's called unbridled, actual, unfiltered joy. Okay, my headphone wire is acting funny now and I can't hear him on my headphones, but it was totally worth it. That's my goat right there. You learned a new skill, digital love. We spent the rest of the day discussing robot business possibilities. Kibo's built-in parts. Right, well, you know, Sure. Good for him. Good. And good for us, Sure. Let's finish off the Slem Sip real quick. Oh, that is settled. I think I was meant to drink this quickly rather than slowly. But, ooh, there's still some time. What should I do? Well, I think I know what I want to do. I want to at least do the Love Hotel once, because I quite like a lot of the characters that are currently here, so why not traumatize myself? You know, because I've heard rumors, not rumors, I've heard whisperings of this. So let's... I'm not sure I like the implication. No, boy. How do I get in there? I need the key. I'll be back. It's been an hour, but I have been to the casino where you've got to grind a F-ton of coins in order to go ahead and buy some very special stuff from this counter over here. Now, the Key of Love isn't something you get from the Mono machine, as I have quickly found out. No, rather, all the way down here, past apparently a lot of people's favourite stuff, Key of Love requires 10,000. And we can get a few of these. In fact, we will. I think 4 is okay. Now, if we go to bed, I believe that will show us a nice little scene. So we'd have to hang out with somebody, so we'll think, we'll ruminate. I mean, I'm not sure who else's guide I've got pulled up, but maybe we can have a look. Seriously, it's been an hour of playing the same racing minigame over and over until I could 100% it with a maxed out bet. It's been a minute. I mean, I guess Marky, let's find her. She's somewhere on here, trust me. But okay, there we are, pause her in front of the thing. Yeah, I have Marky's pulled up, so I guess we'll do Marky's, because I just feel like giving Marky Roll, I don't know, some presents. She gives the vibe as though she needs them, you know? So, I wonder, why would they go for project documents in Kaito's research lab? Should I hang out with Marky for a while? Yes.
Why?
Monica must have put them there for a reason. I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, is there anything else we missed? We should check again. Okay, I see you, Marky Roll. I see you. Marky and I investigated Kaito's lab one more time. Marky and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give her a present? Definitely. And let's see, she likes, apparently, first thing in here, oolong tea, so there you are.
Got a minute?
I didn't think I would get something like this from you, but I have nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you? Hey, Marky, I noticed all those weapons in your lab. Do you know how to use them all? Oh, did I upset her again?
Sorry.
Did I ask something wrong?
So what?
Not really, I just think it's strange that you keep asking me irrelevant questions. Depending on the situations, my weapons change, but I know how to use them all. Is that right? I imagine stealthy weapons when I think of assassinations. We use those too, but I also have knives, poison, sniper rifles, jujitsu, bombs. Bombs for an assassination.
Okay.
A warning kill has to be flashy. I've turned a 5-story building into a 4-story one before. You can control an explosion to destroy just one floor. How frightening. No wonder she's the ultimate assassin. It's rare to be that flashy though. Normally disposing one target is enough. So, what kind of people have you assassinated? What do you mean? Well, I only know about assassinations from movies and stuff, so this will probably disappoint you, but I don't kill only bad people.
Because.
I kill anyone on my orders list. Doesn't matter who that person is. And I suppose that's just the way it is.
See.
But I've also had to dispose of people I knew as well. Huh? Like who?
Okay.
Friends from school. Friends? Why would you have to do that?
Well.
A daughter of a Yakuza leader, she was the child of a mistress with no ties to the gang. Her father loves her very much, which is why she was seen as dangerous. The Yakuza's elite decided to have her removed in case rival groups used her. But she didn't do anything wrong!
Okay.
Yeah, but I did as ordered. I suppose you had to. I suppose you had to.
That's true.
Yeah, that's when I realized this would be my wife now. I heard them calling it an act of God. But I don't believe in that. I don't intend to blame it on anyone else.
Well,
You may think it's unreasonable to kill someone on the account of other people, but everyone does what they can do to live. You, me, and everyone I've murdered. I kill, but I can also be killed. That's all. The cold and indifferent Marquis has been overwhelmed by words. I'd never seen that happen before. Couldn't think of anything to say. Hell yeah. We could technically max that Marquis if we have 5 free time event slots. Guess we'll see. Staggering from the weight of Marquis' story, I returned to my room. I see. So now, I think this is where the key of love kicks in. The key of romance. Like, there's a very small selection of people we can get with this. But I am, I'm just holding out for a hero. Also, the Lemsip's done, so your boy is on the caffeine.
this is an announcement from the Ultimate Academy.
Which, you look like you're in a different pose, but it might have just been a while since I've seen him.
PM.
Okay.
Nighttime has officially begun.
Feels like a while since I've heard him make that announcement, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
This is your chance to strike.
Right.
Victims, you have my condolences. Will
You know,
like a baby
I respect the fact he at least gave us his condolences.
fishes?
Oh, I did not mix that well, that is powdery.
Away.
Goodbye, Monokuma. Oh, it's powdery, man. It's nighttime. I would have been training. Oh. Huh? Okay. Who is at the door?
Got a minute?
Do you have a minute? Maki, what's wrong?
Well,
Kaito asked me earlier to show him my research lab. Your lab? I might as well show him since I know he won't take no for an answer, so you have to come too. She wants me to go. Maki invited me, so I should go. Right, yeah, sure, yeah. No, in no way, shape, or form is this ominous. No, no, this is all entirely above board and in no way will end with severe amounts of sorrow. No, no sir, no sir. Also, I think that might be Kokichi's lab, given that looks like a door that's not been opened. Right, Ultimate Assassin Lab. Why have we been summoned here, Kaito? Okay, the weird Angie music as well. Sorry I'm late. Oh, so you came too? Yeah. Silence. As if utterly bored by the painful silence, Marquis started up a conversation.
what are you trying to pull?
Why did you ask to see my research lab so suddenly, Kaito? I just wanted to see what kind of weapons were here. Why would you want to see my weapon? But wow, there's a ton of stuff here. Can you use all of these, Marquis roll? More or less. There's no swords of any kind in here, right? Japanese or Western, or...
It's true.
I don't use swords of any type. Not after I botched the mission with a katana. I see. Either way, I don't feel like weapons really suit women.
Hey,
Care to explain why you wanted to see my weapons? Didn't I tell you this morning? I have a plan figured out. Oh, what's that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far bookcase. What's in it? Is it some kind of weapon? If you want to know, why don't you open it? Let's see. And then Kaito pulls something out from the black case. This is a bunch of parts. It's a disassembled crossbow. So when you put them together, they become a crossbow? Looks interesting. Hey, Rocky Roll, can you see if you have to put it together? I don't mind. Kaito.
put this and this together.
He's not gonna kill a bitch, is he?
And then put that other part in the opposite way. Wait, that's wrong.
Oh, my bad. It goes-
Am I hearing Kaito kills in self-defense and only could because Maki teaches him, leading to a guilt arc through chapter 6? While watching those two, the memory of a similar scene came to mind. So you mean they're in love? Right, Kaito's struggling while Maki gave him instructions. Eventually, they do succeed in putting together the crossbow. So, since I built it, give me an extra cool crossbow. It doesn't matter who built it, though.
That's right.
Seems like it's a bit complicated, but I think I can do it by myself next time. Shuichi, do you want to learn too?
No.
No, that's alright. I sort of understand from watching anyway. Let's put it away. You can take it apart by reversing the steps.
Serious?
Wait, I have to do it! Who else is going to do it? Yep, sorry, I don't feel too good again.
What?
Huh? It seems like I'm not 100%, so I'm gonna go back first. Hey. Using your illness to get out of disassembling the crossbow, I see you. Ignoring Maki trying to stop him, Kaito fled the room. I knew he wasn't the type to clean up, but I never thought he'd run away with a crappy lie. Frustrating. He's the worst. Well, that's just Kaito. You're the worst too. Huh? I'm sure you know why I invited you, right? Yeah, I do. You're trying to get Kaito and I to make up.
You don't know?
It's not like he hates you or anything, he's just being stubborn. But I don't know what to say to him. I had no choice. If I didn't do anything, everyone else would have died. I don't think it would be right to apologize for that.
Hey!
Hey, I'm sorry, Maki. I just need more time. I didn't realize you two would require such high maintenance. But now that she mentions it, I didn't realize it earlier. I didn't realize Maki would be so concerned about us.
Thank you.
Maki. Friends! In the end, I was one who ended up disassembling the crossbow. After I finished, I returned to my room. Interesting. Developments and stuff are happening. Also, can I just go for a break and order myself desserts? Do I? We'll see. Alright, this Cannabis Full Mysteries and also what about Kokichi, then it's the thing with me and Kaito. I need to make up with him, for us and for Maki. I fell asleep thinking about it. Come on. This doesn't sound like the love sleep.
Damn it. Why? Why now? Why me? Damn it. I'm running out of time.
If that's the
I
case...
can't die like this. Like hell am I gonna die here?
The vibes are,
Still haven't gone to space.
Look, from this angle, I'm sure we could just forget you're on Earth and pretend you're stood on the moon. Everybody else with me? Yes. I'm on a Kuma Theater? Am I really not gonna go to the fun place? Okay. Why is he Rambo? Recklessness is a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful, I want to print the words reckless beauty on a t-shirt. Because recklessness is the stuff that our dreams are made of. It's what makes you run at full speed with no regard for your limitations. It's what makes you excited by anything. Some say it's foolish, but recklessness is what causes new events to unfold. So while you're still alive, live your life recklessly so that it makes you immortal. And if haters laugh at you, dab on them. They just don't appreciate reckless beauty like you do. Why was he Rambo? He's been in different movies the entire... Oh, hero shouldn't be asleep on the job, it's pathetic. Good morning, although it's still technically night. Do you feel rested anyway? Monokuma. Nice face, Shuichi. You definitely look your best in the morning. You could look better though, I'm pretty picky about people's morning faces. What are you doing here? Harold, my time is very valuable, you know. Since you fell asleep while clutching the love key, I went out of my way to come wake you. I really wish you were more appreciative. Love key? You mean this thing I won at the casino? I'll tell you how to use it. How to use it? That key opens the way to a very special place. Place you might have seen in the vicinity of the casino, hint hint. Oh right, that building. I suppose it would have this kind of key. You look, you figured it out. Oh, good health. The teenager's brain is supposed to be obsessed with two things. Thing one and thing two. That key you've got there should help you clear out some of those... things. Huh? Oh, you're starting to get worked up. Are you already starting to all hang out? Now please, read the instructions. It's time for the talk. The love key talk. This is a key that is used to unlock the love suite. When night falls, you and one other person will be invited to the love suite. There you will be part of that person's fantasy. They will see you as their ideal and basically just swoon all over you. Think of it as the kind of dream that lets you escape this cruel, dark reality. That's why it's so important to play the role that person wants you to. If you do something that breaks character, the other person will wake up in anguish. And what happens there stays there. Memories wiped when you exit. It's like a one-night stand within a dream. Probably best that you both forget it. Well then, that's it. Stay safe. Enjoy. And I bought this game at full price. Okay. Worth it now. Oh, you seem skeptical. Why don't you go try it out for yourself then? Go ahead, take that love key out for a spin. Now, let love take a hold of you. It'll make you sweeter than a bear's honey pop. I watched Monokuma bounce away, stunned. The key felt heavy in my hand. And you've got 4, my son. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Would you like to use the love key? I guess. Okay. I love how neither of them look like they want to be here. Neither do I, because I have to voice this. I have not seen any of these, by the way. I just know that it exists, and that it is basically fan service. And I'm voicing it for every single instance remaining for the rest of the game. Okay. So I know some of you have been waiting for this, you sick fucks. Every time I come here, I play the role of their ideal, like some shared fantasy. Maki's ideal fantasy. I wonder what that could be like.
Hey.
Huh?
Hey?
Jeez.
I still don't know anything, even after we've been together for over 10 years. 10 years?
What's wrong?
Right before you went to elementary school, you came to the orphanage, remember? Yes, I remember. I see, Maki and I are friends from the orphanage. But you said that we were together for over 10 years, right? Perhaps that means in this fantasy, Maki never became an assassin? Hey Maki, this might sound weird, but have we been together all this time?
That's right.
Yes, why are you asking me such weird questions? Doesn't seem like she's lying, I suppose she isn't really an assassin. Well, if this is Maki's fantasy, that means...
Why?
What's up with you? You've been acting really strange lately.
No.
Ah, no, it's nothing. I don't know why you're making that face. I don't get you.
But
Do you think that you should? Did I say something? Maki's blushing. What happened?
Because.
I didn't know you thought about things like that. This whole time I never noticed. Things like that?
Hey.
Hey, you're the worst. You're the worst ever. Where did this come from?
What is it?
What are you trying to get me to say? It's all because you said that when we played house. The younger kids are copying us. I said something, what was it?
Ew.
You're usually so unreliable. When you had to say that all of a sudden, what a pain. You said you didn't want to play house anymore and instead start a real family. When did you start thinking about that? I never even noticed it before. Okay.
Huh?
I said what?
What are you trying
That
to
means you and I. Well, you must have said that seriously, knowing the type of guy you are. You don't lie, and you would never do anything to make someone sad. I already know that. I wasn't just with you for this long just for your looks. That's why I... Maki stopped pouring her heart out and looked down. Maki, what's wrong?
Hey.
Give me your hand.
Huh?
My hand, like this? Maki squeezed her hands around mine as if trying to envelop it.
This is
This is definitely
strange. When I think about you, when I hold your hand, when I touch you, I'm happy, but I'm scared. I'm satisfied with so little, but at the same time, I want more.
This is a lot more wholesome than I thought they were going to be.
I don't understand.
Not that that's a complaint.
This is the first time I've ever felt this way.
I felt Maki's hands tighten around mine.
Shuichi, there's still a lot I don't understand, but I'm certain about some things. I don't want to let you go. I'll stay by your side forever.
Why are we getting wardrobe?
Close enough to hold your hand.
What do you mean,
I
Shuichi?
want to cuddle.
Am I not meant to be somebody else?
If this is what families do, then I want to do that. That's what it means to love, right?
After you said you wanted to start a family, I thought about it. You're my friend from the orphanage. You've always been there for me. That's normal, but not at the same time. You think about me, and I think about you too. We stay together after all this time. It's probably just a miracle, but miracles turn to false hope eventually. Maki stared into my eyes. Her gaze was so serious and resolute, I felt it in my bones.
I don't want to lose anything. You or this feeling. That's why I want you to promise me. Not just a marriage proposal, but something that lets me feel more.
Maki made a decision I needed to make mine. I took a breath to prepare my heart and nodded with a smile. That was nice. I think that was a marriage proposal. Good for her. Oh, yay, I got a theme for the love suite. How delicious. Okay, so I get to use that like once or twice. I'm hoping 4 times more in the game, because then I can see most of the remaining students. I want to see Kibo's, because I think that one will be like either the most horrific Idaboshi was a freak thing programming known to man, or very nice wholesome. I'm hoping for the first one.
This is an announcement from the Ultimate Academy.
Foul, foul, go to jail.
Rise and shine, kiddos. It's another gorgeous day for a killing game.
You say it's a gorgeous day, and yet your background is nighttime.
Embrace your
Interesting.
homicidal urges
Yeah, come on.
and have a
Shake it up.
fabulous day.
Again, I'm kind of hoping we do have a few more days left, because I would like that. It would be nice. What? It's one already. I need to mix that more. Last night with Marky, was that a dream? I can still see your eyes. I'm sure everybody's gathered in the dining hall. I should go too. Again, the dessert place closes in 35 minutes. if I get through this day and get into the love suite before past all the desserts, that's the plan, that's the deal. Okay, we're gonna walk in like nobody ever has before. Well, I don't know why I'm speaking like that, but we're gonna make it happen. That, or I just covertly order on my phone now and take a little bit of a break, because I could split this one in half. Again, 4 hours, I feel as though, in the name of ad revenue, I can be evil and stretch this series out an extra week, can't I? I don't know. Kokichi's not here. Well, if he was, it'd be complete chaos. What are you thinking of? Huh? You're worried about Kokichi, right? We're all worried too. I searched everywhere for him, but I couldn't find him at all. Sure enough, he's a master of hide and seek. He couldn't have escaped by himself, right? No, as long as Monokuma is here, I do not think that's possible. Just like I said, forget about him. Anyway, everyone, I gotta tell you guys something. Kaido has an idea. It's a little awkward with Kaido right now, but I should listen. Well, what you got? Idea in an expedited fashion. What's your idea, Kaido? Oh yeah. Waking solidly, Kaido averted his eyes from me and looked around. It looks like Monokuma isn't here. Well, I won't care if he was. Kaido turned towards his expression suddenly serious. Did I tell you guys yesterday? I'm gonna get you guys out of here. But to do that, I need your guys' help. So please, help me out here. What? In order to help you guys, I need you all to work with me. Hold on, what are you talking about? Work with you? What do you mean? Fight Monokuma with me. Fight Monokuma? That was our best chance. Since Monokub's got the exiles that protected him can't move. So that was our chance to get Sekiro and kick Monokuma's ass. Fight Monokuma? I see. That must be why Kaito was looking for weapons. Monokuma's probably got more spares. It'll be pointless no matter how many we beat. The only way to destroy them one by one so there aren't any left. We don't know what Monokuma's got up his sleeve. Even without the exiles, this academy is still under his control. Then you're fine with the way things are now. You guys really want to continue this killing game? Are you okay with that? The only way to change things now is to fight. If you want to put an end to this killing game, then we gotta fight. And if you don't stand up now, then when? But we don't have anyone who can fight, like Gonta or Tenko. We just have to fight on their behalf. What? I know an assassin wouldn't say this, but I'm sick of all this killing. Maki.
Everyone!
Let's do it. You too, Kibo. I mean, a voice that guides me when I feel lost spoke to me again. It said, now is the time to stand and fight. It may be a dangerous course of action, but it will prevent future victims. Then I decided that I will fight Monokuma. I've been waiting for those words. Very well. I'll lend you my power. Were you really waiting for that? I don't want to lose any more friends. It's even more painful than losing yourself. That's why I'll fight. I'm not afraid of Monokuma.
Yeah.
Okay, then me too. We can't go let the killing game go on like this. You're gonna join as well, right, Shuichi? Yeah, right. So we all agree. It's decided. We're gonna beat Monokuma to a pulp. Yes, let's show him what we're made of. Try to reach inside and force of habit. I don't think if you can use magic, now's the time for it. When do you guys want to start? I'm fine with starting right away. Don't get ahead of yourself, because this will be the final battle. We should make sure we're prepared. Prepared for what? Prepared for battle, of course. Well, I'll take care of that for you guys. So you can make preparations, but you can't clean up after yourself. Well, since I was the one who brought this up, I gotta get things prepared at least. You guys just gotta prepare yourselves mentally. That's gotta be tonight. Once it's nighttime, let's meet up at the gym. Okay. After that, we ate breakfast and prepared for our final battle. We separated for now and returned to our rooms. Okay. Okay. So, like, I'm genuine. I had a Chinese for tea. I shouldn't have desserts, but like I've got a just eat 40% off code that expires at like 3 AM, and the place shuts in 30 minutes. I really have zero time for this dilemma, you could say. Oh, sorry. Monokuma is always 2 steps ahead in front of us. And Kokichi too. I can't imagine why he just ignore this. He gotta be planning something, that boy. We have to be cautious. Free time start. Well, would you look at that? Who should we? I guess we can just continue pestering Maki, because if we've got the amount of free time slots remaining that I think we do, we can max her out, which, I mean, I would like to max her out. I feel as though we'd get to know her a bit more. I feel like the regular route is probably do Kaito and Kokichi, so I kind of want to... I assume if you're watching this, you at least have seen somebody else play Danganronpa in pieces, so I want to differentiate myself. I want to go and do the Maki role. The Makai role. Kaito's been going back and forth between the gym and school building for a while now. I think he wants to prepare for tonight, but when I offered to help, he turned me down. I told him not to overdo it, but he won't listen to me at all. Maki looks like she's in a bad mood? Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, he'll make us clean his mess like he always does. Let's leave the preparations to him then. I spent some time with Maki. Maki and I grew all the closest today. Would you like to give Maki a present? Yes. And we're going to give her some more oolong tea. Nice and easy. Just hope she ranks up. You must worry a lot if you were giving perpetuations in a situation like this. Well, it's not like a mine. I'll take it. I didn't know there were assassins were scouted.
That's right.
It's better if you didn't know. Also, there's no need for you to know. Gathering children from orphanages? I can't believe it. Do you want me to surprise you even more then? Huh?
Well,
The orphanage I was raised at was run for that reason. What do you mean?
okay.
To raise potential candidates as assassins? What?
You don't know?
The cult donates to the orphanage as charity. That's believable, right? The amount of work I put in is the amount of charity given. That's how the exchange goes. I see. How much is Marky carrying on his shoulders? Such small shoulders. You said you were taken in by a man. Did he raise you? Are you asking if he raised me as an assassin? No, that's not what I meant. You don't need to be so serious. Oh, that man scouted me and put me in a training facility. I remember you saying that training was quite harsh.
True.
No matter how talented you are, a child is still a child. The basic training forces your body to go beyond its human limitations. They physically beat us to help us withstand torture and taught us how to die when needed. I mean, I get she's an international assassin, but still, could they not have chilled? Not to die?
Because.
The only option left when you fail a mission is to die, right? Dying sooner is the nice way out. It's much better than being tortured alive.
That's...
So you were trained to withstand torture.
What do you mean?
Would you like to hear what kind of training we endured?
No.
I think I'll pass. I got back to think of what Mikey had to go through. After they tortured us, all I could do after was just stare at the room ceiling. They tried to break me during training, but I was still there. They tried to drag my dignity and tear it, to make me feel empty. But even then, I found myself, and then they would do it all over again. It wouldn't have been strange if I broke during all the torture. Even so, I did try my best. I wouldn't have accepted the job in the first place if I knew I couldn't do it. But most importantly, if I broke, then that girl would replace me. That girl?
Sorry.
Pretend you didn't hear any of that just now. What? But
Shut up.
it's fine, just pretend.
Okay.
Alright, I understand. Sure. Marky's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. I'm gagging for those desserts, but it's like, do I get them? Do I not get them? Am I still for my Chinese one? The dilemmas are crazy right now, chat. Reeling from Marky's incredible story, I return to my room. Do I? There's still some time. What should I do? Okay. I gotta walk in. I need to harass Marky efficiently. I can't be thinking about these earthly delights, as Gundam Tanaka would say. I need to focus on the real prize here, which is arguably splitting this one in half. Because, again, the daily life for this section is 4.5 hours. Like, we're in agreement I can split this one in half, right? And nobody's really gonna complain. I'll make the next one come out sooner for you guys, I promise. No, I'll uncross my fingers for that, actually, I promise. Tonight, huh? I don't know what'll happen, but I'll do what I can. Should I hang out with the Marky role for a while? Well, yes.
Hey.
Then let's do some stretches. You'll need it. I mean, she's not wrong. With Marky leading us, we spent some time training. Marky and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Marky a present? Definitely, definitely. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. And we're going to give her some oolong tea. She's going to be a tea aficionado by the end of this.
Got a minute?
I didn't think I would get something like this from you, but I have nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you?
Hey.
You look like you want to ask something. I do? Well, whatever. I told you to pretend like you didn't hear anything, but I can't take back what I said.
Hey.
You're wondering who that girl is, right? She was a close friend from the orphanage. A close friend?
What is it?
Why do you look so relieved? I do?
Weirdo.
Yeah, you do. It's gross. Gross? I'm just glad that you have a friend like that in your life. I see. So that's why you're making a gross face. Back at the orphanage, I was a normal kid. Is she angry about something? I'm sorry.
So what?
It's fine. Then what do you mean when you said you would take your place? Scouts had her eyes on her first, not me. What?
Because.
I had enough talent, but even she had more talent. She was very kind, a crybaby who easily got lonely, but tried to be strong. If she'd taken such a place, then she would have lived her life crying forever. That's why I volunteered to go. At that time, I had no idea what was in store for me as an assassin, but I endured the training. If she had gone through this, she would have died. That's why I was so desperate to do my best. So she wasn't just doing it for the orphanage, it was for a friend as well.
Okay.
Being with her was really fun. We would wear matching outfits, bake sweets, and exchange them. We'd get into trouble with our teacher because we'd talk too late into the night. And we'd house so often with the other kids at the orphanage. She would play as the mom and I would play as the dad. Well, neither of us knew our preference, so the only thing we could do was imagine it. Marky. So it was fun, huh? So it was fun.
Okay.
Pretty much. I like to think that that was when I was happiness. It's like a dream for me. The next day would come and the day after that would be just as peaceful. It was such a carefree time. I don't know how many people take that for granted. It's really nice. But now, for something a little less nice. Maki shared some more orphanage stories with me. Deep down, Maki is just like any of us. It's the, So something's gonna go wrong, right? Because I'm looking at my time and it's like, yeah, we're only an hour in. Who is it? Oh. They got his ass! You know, I think this calls for celebration. Uber Eats. Monokuma isn't here. What was that?
No.
Is the plan compromised? I should get to the gym. I'm sure everybody's already gathered there. Okay. I will. I will get to the gym. Samuki's the only one apparently not there. Is anybody else around? I guess she's just on her way. Oh, I'm gonna look so stupid when, like... I don't know. I feel if I come around to liking Samuki at the end of the game, with, like, the amount of stuff I was doing to hate on her in the early time, it's gonna, like... Because I already have come around on her. It's like, I'm gonna look so stupid if she ends up surviving and becoming one of my favorites, because that'll be, like... Will that be the first time that's happened? Yeah, I only half pretended to hate Jill.
Alright.
She was a legend, really, let's be honest. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Those weapons...
Oh, yeah.
So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma? Yeah, that's right. Anyway, let's get started. You guys better be ready. You don't mean ready to die, right?
Idiot.
What? No, I mean ready to fight and win, obviously. Ready to fight and win?
Yeah.
Yeah, we challenged them a bunch of times, but it never worked out, right? That's because we gave up.
Listen up.
But this time we can't give up, because this is our final chance. We gotta beat up Monokuma and end this ridiculous killing game. Oh, what a coinky dink. I was planning on ending the killing game too. Upon hearing that voice, we all spun on a dime, and we saw him standing before us. We saw him.
Kokichi! You know, I was also thinking about how to end this killing.
Now there's double calls for celebration. Desserts, anyone?
You little... What are you?
I wouldn't move if I were you. At least if you don't want to become this little guy's prey.
That's my guy!
Is that a bomb?
With a mouse on. With a mouse on.
Yep, it's exactly that. Which means... if you don't want to be blown to pieces, then you need to listen to what I'm about to tell you.
Okay. I'm all ears.
So,
Wait, what was I gonna tell you? You're the one who said it. You know, what are you doing with that bomb? Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you my purpose.
see?
You know, it says so in the rules that the killing game will continue until there's only 2 left. You never mentioned anything about how many you can kill, right?
Huh?
What?
Well,
So here's a question for everyone. Who wants to survive with me? Just the 2 of us. It can't be. You? Are you planning to kill all of us with that
Are
bomb?
you serious?
Then the way you're gonna win the killing game is... winning?
I thought maybe I should kill everyone. Except for me and, like, one other person. Kill everyone?
Something tells me I could be that person if only I'd got his little sweet a little earlier.
Abide by school rules, right? Well,
True.
then, who wants to live?
Me!
It's first come, first serve. On the count of 3, first one to raise their hand wins.
Okay. What's the countdown?
Screw around.
But quit screwing around. We already agreed to that plan. Even if you threaten to destroy me, I have no intention of being manipulated by you. I'm scared of dying, but nothing good comes from surviving with you. I also don't want to survive with someone who do such a thing to go into...
Bastard.
I'd rather kill you.
Is that alright?
Kokichi, you just don't get it. We're not gonna do what you want.
Oh.
I'm a little surprised. I didn't think this would go as exactly as planned. What? I lied about killing everyone. I just wanted to test your determination. Determination?
Yeah.
I wanted to see if you guys were determined enough to end this killing game. So let's work together. We can use the ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Is that my goat right there? I think it is. I think it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I knew you guys would be like this. Now I can definitely entrust the ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons to you guys. Is he talking about the hammers? I mean, I guess so. I would imagine so.
Could it be?
The ultimate anti-Monokuma weapons. Are you talking about these hammers? There's no reason to listen to him, guys. Come on, at least hear me out. This is also Miyu's memento. Miyu's memento. Yeah, they're called electro hammers. They're something I asked Miyu to invent.
How exciting.
They're a pretty incredible invention that disables any electronic machine on contact.
Huh?
Disables electronic machines? I bet that includes Kibo too. They should be helpful against Monokuma, right? Huh? Helpful against Monokuma?
Hold up.
How did you know we were gonna fight Mono? Oh, well, I just happened to be hiding in the dining hall when I heard you discussing it. The fact you were hiding there means it wasn't a coincidence.
But
I was just so elated when I heard you guys wanted to fight Monokuma. Because that was my plan all along, that's how I want to end this killing game. No, that's why I asked Mew to make these, to defeat Monokuma and the Mono Cubs.
Stop it.
Don't lie, you've been fixated on this killing game the whole time. Is that really something Mew made? Or are you lying about that too? You're gonna doubt that too. Of course, have you forgotten everything you've done to us up till now? Yeah, I forgot. How do you expect us to believe that? Doesn't make sense. If Mew made that weapon, then why didn't she? Why didn't she use that instead of murdering someone? Yeah, if there were weapons to fight against Monokuma, we should have all fought together. This is all your fault.
huh?
Our fault?
Oh,
I told Mew too, you know. Around the time I asked her to invent this, I told her she should fight against Monokuma, but she... Oh. What a pain in my ass. Why are we gonna make this again?
well, you know.
Quit complaining. This is all an unfuckable, ugly bitch like you was good for anyway. Okay,
But
this is so exciting. When this is done, we can probably defeat Monokuma, right? Especially when we all join forces. Don't be stupid. If you're gonna do it yourself. Doesn't matter if we promise to work together. Someone will still betray us. Betray and kill one of us. Besides, this won't make a difference. We'll be holding by an exile before we can use it. I just invented it because I was asked to. I have no intention of defying Monokuma. There's no way we can beat him, and I can't afford to die here anyway.
Listen up.
Not when I still need to invent something that's going to change the world. So if you want to defy Monokuma, do it yourself.
Come with me.
But if that does work out, come help me, okay? I'll do anything to thank you. And he'd owe you one anyway for making the hammers, surely. Someone will still betray us. That's what she said. Well, the exiles were still moving at the time, so I don't blame her, but she was afraid to trust you guys. Betrayal came over her, and that's why she bloodied her hands in this killing game. That idiot.
well, you know.
But you guys are different. You guys wouldn't lose the fear of your friends betraying you, right? You showed your determination to fight together, and you ignored my advice from earlier.
No.
Weren't you with Why about killing all of us just to test that theory?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I want you guys to do your best. Quit screwing around. What are you saying? You probably just lied about talking to me. Oh, by the way, the electro hammers weren't the only thing that you made. She also made this thing too. That bomb too? It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers.
Please wait.
Settle? We have no intention of using such suspicious-looking hammers. You sure? You can use electro hammers not only against Monokuma, but also to get through the underground tunnel. The underground tunnel? You can use the electro hammers to destroy the electronic traps in that place. Is that true? Oh, you're finally starting to believe me.
But
Be careful, electro hammers run out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exile, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it? Once battery depletes, it takes 24 hours to fully charge, so watch out for that. Anyway, I'm done explaining, so I'll hand the electro hammers over. I'll let you guys talk it over. I won't interfere anymore either. Wouldn't interfere? I'll be looking from a distance, or something like that. You don't want me around anyway. Wait, before you run off again, there's something I need to ask you. What was that writing in the courtyard?
if I remember correctly,
That message that Gonta found, the world is mine, I believe it said. Did you write that? And if you did, why? What's that? I have no idea. Don't play dumb, your name is on it. You gotta be the one who did it.
but
I wouldn't gain anything from writing a message like that, would I? That would just make you guys suspect that I'm the mastermind. The mastermind?
because
Yeah, the world's mind Kokichiyama would make me seem like the mastermind. Oh, I know, this is all Monokuma's doing. He's trying to get us to suspect each other. But don't worry, I truly want to end this killing. Suddenly, a dark shadow slid between us quick as a flash. Oh! Okay.
Tell us the truth. What are you scheming?
Shit just got real. I see.
like I said,
I see.
just want to end this killing game. That's all.
If you don't tell us the truth, then I'll break you.
Oh, okay, she intends to. Like,
Rock and roll,
actually.
cut it out. You'll get killed if you don't. I told you we can't play this killing game. That's just what Monokuma wants.
Maki let go and Kokichi's body fell in a heap on the floor. Jeez, you're such a meanie. How could you do something like this to your friend? Friend? As if. You guys might not think that way, but I see you all as my friends. That's why I'll be back. I won't interfere anymore, so please, continue to walk the path you believe in. Kokichi picked himself up and staggered to the exit. He left behind the electro hammers. What should we do? You mean about the hammers? They've got to be booby-trapped somehow. But looking at it, it definitely seems like something Miyu made. Either way, I refuse to believe anything he says. I know it's not a lie, but isn't this our one chance to escape?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
If we use those electro hammers, we might be able to get through the underground passage. So why don't we try
What
it?
is it?
You mean actually do what Kokichi is suggesting? No matter what we do, it'll be dangerous, but are you really going to believe Kokichi?
But you know.
I mean, goals to escape with everyone, right? If there's a chance we can do it, then we should take it. We don't have enough time. Time? Yeah, with Monokuma. He's, like, gonna get on our way soon. True, this is our best chance now that he's not making any obvious movements. So let's try the underground passage with these hammers. We'll get to the outside world. If we can escape, we'll find out the secret of our outside world for ourselves. We do not know if that's a lie or the truth, though. The secret of the outside world, the despair that Gunter mentioned. Was that a lie or is it the truth? We have to get out. We have to try. That's all we got. Well, the secret of the outside world might just be a lie anyway.
Must do it.
Either way, we should at least try, so we won't have any regrets. What do you want to do, Maki? If that hammer is a trap, then I'll really kill that ass. You can't kill him, just punch him. Okay, I'm just gonna put it into a bloody pulp. If everyone's gonna do it, I understand. Then I'll prepare myself for the underground passage again. Yeah, right on. So are we gonna do that now then, or? However, I'm still concerned that Monokuma has been so quiet. He hasn't shown himself at all since the morning announcement. Where is he? I suppose there's no point worrying about that, not if I want to focus on moving forward. It's the only thing I can do. Moving on forward. Let's get going. I'm gonna escape from that underground passage for sure this time. Kaido left out a triumphant shout and we all grabbed our electro hammers. Yes, let's go. I'll be cheering for you. Himiko, you need to come too. We left the gym in high spirits. I need to go too. I should look for the underground passage. I took the final electro hammer and left the gym. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, it's 15 minutes until that shop closes, so I put my order in. Am I gonna cave? Yeah. Okay, so I've ordered my food, so I'm gonna get through as much as I can whilst this next bit is playing. So we need to go to the that door, right? I'm trying to remember where it was exactly. Let's have a look, shall we? We'll have a gander. It was outside, I think, right? Yeah, where Kibo was. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And wow, they didn't decline my order. I understand. I'm being the biggest asshole ever placing an order 15 minutes to close, but like, yeah. So I got a Skittles milkshake, a salted caramel sundae. Or did I? No, I got a Skittles milkshake, a tub of. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know my own order, which would make sense. I'm yapping too much. Let's go down the hole. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the thing. So, yeah.
Alright.
Let's get started. Are we really gonna be okay? What are you afraid of? Of course it's gonna be okay, right? You seem anxious too, Himiko. There's no need to worry, but of course it's gonna be a little dangerous, but we got all these elements here. If we work together, everything will be alright. Those words. Yeah, we can finally fulfill Kaede's wish. So let's all work hard to escape this place together, and once we get out of here and make it to the outside world, why don't we all stay friends?
That's right.
Yes, we made a promise together. Promise to work together and get out of here, and become friends. Now's the time to fulfill that promise. I'll cheer for you guys. You need to do it too. That's right, that's exactly right. To keep the promise I made to Kaede, I'll never give up. I can't give up. So let's go in. I've come this far, I've got no choice but to believe. With the hammer that Miyu invented, I know we can do it. I have to believe that. I kept repeating that to myself as I stepped into the tunnel. Start escape. So what, if I do this, I'm good, right? I see, okay, and then how do I... I see. So this really is just like the ultimate power trip, right? Splendid. I'm not... I see. Okay, so this really is just like we're Oh. Okay, noted. Noted. Those aren't fun coins to collect. Those are coins of death to avoid. And just... Yeah? Wow, okay. Surpassing this with... I'm not gonna game over here. They're literally handing me the win. On the bright side, the keyboard and Acer has not been injured yet, which I feel is a great thing. Okay, I'm walking in more than I should. Again, right now, I gotta motivate myself in the one way I know how. Right now, they're assembling my jammy Dodger cookie dough, tub of ice cream that probably comes prepackaged, and a Skittles milkshake. Yeah, no, there's a reason I have an addiction. Oh. Okay, wow, I'm like actually shocked at how well this is going, but I kind of guess that's the point, given, you know, Miyu's kind of like a girl boss. Is that a checkpoint, or? And of course Kaito's the one to do it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I gotta keep an eye out for when that goes out for delivery now. I'm just gonna do this so I can know something for the bell. Finally, we made our way out of the tunnel. It was so long we thought there was no end. But there was an end indeed. And in the end, there was... Huh. Is this the exit?
Right.
Seems like it. Look there. Oh, it's a door. On the other side of that door, it's probably the outside world. We did it. We can finally escape. Don't get your hopes up. We need to know if this is actually the outside world. You're right. We don't know what the outside world looks like right now. It's fine. Monaco was probably just lying to us. Skies of this academy are normal, so meteorites are probably gone. Everything is fine out there. Anyway, let's open that door. We'll have plenty of time to talk afterward. It looks similar to the electric barrier in front of the exile hangar. Unless we disable that, we won't be able to open the door.
Right.
Let's look around. There's gonna be a note somewhere, right? Something of that sort. Go in investigating mode. No, that's odd. I have to take down the electric barrier to open the door. I mean, maybe it's just like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, you know?
Could it be?
This is a control panel for barrier. It's like the one in the exile angle. I should be able to disable the barrier with a passcode. A passcode? Does anyone know it? We don't need that.
Yeah.
It's electronics. We gotta destroy it with one of these hammers. Seems like this lock is controlled electronically, so we can use the electro hammer to open it. Let's destroy this control panel with the hammers and open this big dumb gate. Everything will be over. We can say goodbye to this academy and this killing game.
That's true.
Finally, this death game's going to end. At least we can return to our normal lives. Normal lives. Beyond this door is our normal, peaceful, boring lives. We'll be able to go home to those normal lives. The secret of the outside world can't be that awful, right?
Let's go.
Let's go. It's time to graduate from this academy of lies. With that, Kaido swung the electro hammer and smashed it down onto the control panel. And Kokichi can't have tampered with this, which I think is important. Because if he did, the traps on the way over wouldn't have been rearmed. So... lock disabled. Yay, the door's unlocked. Now we're just gonna open up this gate. Let's all work together. We can do it. Finally, we can get out. We all ran to the door, with our own hands and with our own strength. Ripped it off the hinges. We opened that door. Our door to the future. A door of hope and despair. Is that the flashback light? No, because they would need to... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I know a few episodes ago I was making comparisons to Virtue's Last Reward. I'm sorry. If it is later revealed, right, that 14 nuclear reactors were blown off to make the world look like that, Spectre and Soft was tweaking that week is all I'm going to say. What is this? What's going on? What is this? I can't breathe. Oh. I can't breathe. Wait. The door is now locked. Barely conscious we heard a sound in our heads. What? What happened? The creature! Congrats! You finished the killing game! Kokichi! You okay? Get it together. It won't be funny if you died here, you know. Yeah, your lives are very precious to humanity. Humanity? Well, then the fun starts now. It's finally time to reveal everything. I shook my head dizzy. The ground spun over me, but I managed to get to my feet. At the same time, everybody else got up. Heading your way. What was that just now? What's going on? On the other side of that door was... Where even were we? What in the world's going on? Good morning, everybody. How are you guys feeling? Terrible. Of course you guys are, because they know the truth about the outside world.
Huh?
The truth of the outside world? He's right. The outside world you guys so desperately long for doesn't exist.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean it doesn't exist? Do you want to know? Okay, fine, I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say from now on will be the truth, okay?
Okay.
Everything began when that despair came falling from the sky.
There was no way to avoid the numerous amount of meteorites raining down on Earth. The leaders of every nation realized that we could not escape the end of the world.
So we...
Please wait!
Hold on, the end of the world? What are you talking about? Geez, you better not interrupt me again. I'm not gonna tell you anything. Got it? What? Kibo, we should listen to what he has to say. As sad as that is, and also, I just had a car pickup. Okay, so after that short 2-hour break, we're back. Continuing on where we left off.
The leaders of every nation wanted to prevent the extinction of the human race.
I mean, that would make sense.
So they decided to implement a plan.
I'm guessing this plan is the Gopher Projects?
The Gopher Project.
Okay.
A plan to place talented humans in a spaceship in order to help them escape the world's end.
Ah!
Other planets where they can preserve humankind.
Right, okay, you lost me.
It wasn't implemented to save the human race.
It was meant to start another one?
To salvage the human race.
Right.
Young and talented high schoolers were chosen for the Gopher Project.
Why 16? You'd think you'd want more.
These Adams and Eves of the New World were known as the ultimate students.
I do not buy this.
Students refused to partake in this plan. Well, it's obvious why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
Being alone, family and friends left behind to die.
I just don't buy it.
That's just hell right there. So then,
Because a cute VLR spoil was like something off them any other time. This is like bordering on, we're just kind of redoing VLR again.
get their ultimate talents to become normal students.
Okay. I mean, that tracks. But it was around that time a certain cult organization rose to power.
Those who believed in the end of days were convinced humans deserved the meteorite's wrath.
I see, yes.
When they discovered the Gopher Project, they plotted to sabotage the plan.
See, I mean, that makes sense in terms of like the despair from the first two games, but
That's when
you would think this one took place after. I mean, it could be a prequel.
Hunt affected
Well, no,
all
because
society.
Makoto
Those
Wahajime
who
would have
were
mentioned
fighting
meteorites, I'm sure.
for the 16 students. As a countermeasure, the organization responsible for the Gopher Project
Did what?
spread misinformation claiming that all 16 students had died.
I mean, okay.
That was our
Like,
memory of the
it
future.
makes sense.
With this,
Ish.
they were able to quell the ultimate hunt, shelter
But-
the 16 students.
I just don't... I feel like something's missing.
The Ark's launch succeeded, despite the meteorites and the destruction of Earth.
Okay, so you're telling us that we're in
16
space.
students were sent off into space
Because...
as humanity's last survivors.
I don't...
How exciting!
And that arc is the true identity of this academy. What? No, we saw the outside world though.
The ultimate academy for gifted juveniles is actually a gigantic spaceship colony.
Really? So, yeah, this whole academy is one giant spaceship colony. Okay, more importantly, Monokuma in space. And B, hey, kind of finally got to go to space, he just didn't realize it. What are you saying? You really think I'll believe that? Oh, hold on now, the story isn't done yet. My wires are so tangled right now, it is crazy. What is... I'm reaching tangled levels of wires I didn't think were possible. There we are. Well, hold on now, the story isn't done yet.
By the way,
Don't you think it's strange? Why did the killing game happen on the Ark? Humanity's last hope. Actually, the organization behind the Gopher projects made one terrible oversight. A horrible person hiding among the 16 chosen to be the last survivors of the human race. What?
How exciting!
It was the leader of the colored organization trying to crush the Gopher project. And they hid among the last survivors of the human race and prepared a robot on this ship.
Yeah.
That robot's Monokuma.
See?
Originally, the 16 students were to be placed in a state of cold sleep, and were only supposed to wake up once the ship found a suitable planet. But Monokuma manipulated the Ark and brought it back down to ruined Earth. Although the 16 were supposed to wake up on a different planet, they rose from their sleep.
You know?
And they are now here.
Hold up.
For return to Earth, that means.
What you guys just saw, that's Earth now.
Okay, well, we can just leave, right?
What did you say?
That's Earth after a few hundred years, while we were in cold sleep.
Cold sleep, few hundred years.
Destroyed by meteorites.
Please tell me somebody else is seeing these similarities. I need to consult the philosophers, by which I mean Reddit.
That is the truth of the outside,
So I guess Takayo doesn't remember being in space, but he was, you know.
which means
Maybe, sure. There's no place for you bastards to go home to. That's why it's pointless to go outside. Yes, it doesn't exist anymore.
What?
Doesn't exist. Different humans died out ages ago, except for the last 16 survivors of humanity. Well, 7 survivors of humanity.
It's a lie.
It's definitely a lie. I already told you I wouldn't lie anymore. I'm tired of lying, you know.
so that means
Anyway, I gotta confess, you know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me. Huh?
anyway.
Yeah, that means Mastermind who snuck Monokuma onto the Ark is... me.
But how?
Oh, Kichi, you're the mastermind? I didn't want to just crush the Gopher project, I wanted to ruin it in the worst way possible. So I came up with a plan.
Let's have more.
What could possibly be worse than the last 16 survivors of humanity killing each other? But you...
It's a lie.
It's all gonna be a lie.
Ah.
Oh, you want me to lie now? And you guys always told me not to do that. I'll show you. The irrefutable evidence that I am the mastermind. Kokichi took what looks like a remote control out of his pocket and fiddled with it. And a minute later... Huh!
Exosols?
Exosols. Oh, I've been calling them wrong again.
The
Huh.
Cubs could control the exosols.
Oh no.
Well, I'm different. Since I'm the mastermind, I control everything in this school.
Daddy, you just swiped that from Monokuma.
As long as I have the master remote control, all exosols move on my command.
Huh. I don't...
Then
So you really are the mastermind? You were always suspicious from the start, but for you to be the mastermind... That's too obvious.
Oh, man.
You look like you don't believe me, Shuichi. I'm so disappointed in you. I even gave you such a huge hint, but you still didn't get it. What, the world is mine?
Boring.
I was waiting for someone with so much anticipation to see when you guys would figure it out.
what is it?
Hint, you left that message for this?
Maybe.
I guess that precious hint went to waste, because all you bastards trusted each other. Huh? I told you, you guys should have doubted each other more. You guys could have realized I was a mastermind earlier and there would have been way less victims. Actually, Kaede had the right idea to try and kill me at the start. Too bad though, if only she'd kill me then, the killing game would have ended.
Huh?
Wait, what do you mean? That's the truth of this killing game. Well, this turned out to be not so boring, right? Not anyone could have organized a killing game with the last 16 survivors of humanity, you know?
Damn it.
Are you saying it's the truth? We were just being led around by you this whole time?
Mad?
Oh, you mad? So what you gonna do about it? Of course I'm mad!
Always messing around.
Don't you think you've won just because you've got the exiles on your side? Because we got the Electro Hammer.
What?
What's happening?
Wow.
Oh, typical Kaido. I guess things aren't going your way. Lucky for me, you ran out of juice.
What?
With the Electro Hammer? And then when his Electro Hammer powered down, and not just Kaito's. Every Electro Hammer powered down at once.
Well, you know.
I told you, didn't I? The problem is that it runs out of battery pretty quickly.
But
Hey, it actually was so longer than I calculated, so I was actually starting to get a bit nervous. Did you calculate that too?
my bad.
Sorry, Kaido, your tiny brain is just too different from mine.
Please don't.
Oh, don't glare at me like that. Punching me won't solve anything either, you know. You can't resurrect the dead, and you can't turn Earth back to normal.
Right?
Right.
Always messing
Even if that is the case. I can't get over it if I don't punch you. Wait. I just tried to stop Kaito before he ran off, but I couldn't grab him in time.
Ah!
We're not gonna see Kaito get Jeez, your stupidity can't be cured unless you feel a bit of pain first. But Maki's scream was in vain. Before our very eyes, Kaito charged at the Exisal and was smacked down. He hung limply from the Exisal's hand like a rag doll.
Kaito! Don't worry, he's not dead.
Okay, good to know, good to know. Not a Nekamaru situation.
There's no use defying me. The mastermind.
This... I know he's saying the mastermind, but, like, I doubt it.
Those were originally machines to protect us.
And you just got freaky with him, is that it?
Built to shield us from any danger that might pop up on other planets. But now I think it's hilarious how much they've become a threat to you guys.
Huh. Give Kaito. Maki? Give Kaito back. Her eyes screaming with murder, Maki glared at Kokichi and moved towards him. No, Maki, even if you... Do you want to die? Maki!
It's no use.
I won't let you go. Even if you kill me, I can't let go. Please, Maki.
Shuichi.
Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the mastermind's identity. They're all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. Ending? If this is the ending, then what are we supposed to do now? If the world is destroyed and we're the last human beings left, what are we supposed to do from now on? How about doing anything you want? Eh? I know I started this whole thing, but I'm bored now, so sorry about that, guys. That's why I wanted to reveal the truth. I wanted to see utter despair on your faces, you know? You purrs, I'm totally satisfied now, so you guys are free to do whatever you want. Hold on, you were the one who started all this. That's so irresponsible. You guys can commit suicide together, or kill each other, or you can just change your mind and stay here. You're more than welcome to do that, too.
Thanks to the school's barrier, there's plenty of oxygen.
Ah.
It is the Gopher Project's arc. It's supposed to be humanity's last.
So they was
hope.
hiding up because it had got so overgrown whilst we've been in cold sleep.
The sky on
If
the
what
other
he's saying
side
is
of the
true.
barrier isn't real.
I could never have guessed.
One of the arc's functions. It's meant to help us forget we're on a spaceship.
But how... What I don't understand is how did he get rid of our memories? Because... That's what...
means-
That's his Achilles heel, I think. So anyway, killing game is over, now you can do whatever you please.
Huh?
I don't know what to do.
You
What do you plan to do with Kaito? Oh, I just want him to chill out for a bit.
Hot-blooded idiots like him are trouble.
You don't say.
They do whatever they want without thinking about the consequences. If it's just him, I can deal. But if he gets all of you involved, then that's totally a hassle. Also, the killing game might start up again if I let him run around.
I mean, can't you just disable Monokuma? No.
So that means...
Anyway, Shuichi, can I have the Exisal Hanger's arm remote back? What?
See?
I was thinking that'd be the perfect place to keep Kaito in.
Stop it,
Don't give it to him, Shuichi.
Shuichi,
Hand it over, Shuichi.
bastard.
Don't give it to him. You know what'll happen if you don't hand it over, right?
this school is mine! I am the king!
He's starting to convince me, though.
I am the mastermind and king of the ultimate academy for gifted juveniles!
Okay.
Yes! This world is mine!
He's bluffing. I was coming around to thinking he was actually telling the truth. No, if he was the mastermind, why would he need to cooperate with Monokuma in that one side scene during last chapter if, you know, he's the mastermind? You know what I mean? Why would they show us that so early? But if he is bluffing, why? Got my eye on you, boy.
Sorry.
I couldn't meet Maki's eyes. I gave Kokichi what he wanted. Thanks. Kokichi's evil yet innocent smile stayed on his face as he took the key. And then he simply left. He solved the entire mystery for us and left. He left us there with the truth of our despair. Smokey, you okay? She's got a 1,000-yard stare. There's no use talking to her right now. Kitten, are you okay?
Which means...
The Ultimate Academy is a spaceship, and we're 16 survivors of humanity? This killing game we've been playing. Why the bits of remnant of humanity against each other for a world that no longer exists? And the mastermind who entered into this and is forcing us to participate is Kokichi. I can't. My mind feels like it's gonna short circuit. Me too. Himiko Yameno. Are you okay? Am I okay? How could I be okay? As I will, everything's destroyed. Everybody's dead. Everyone at school, everyone in your neighborhood, they're all dead. Calm down, Himiko. What am I supposed to do now? There's no point in living anymore. And Maki. Maki. Coward.
Okay.
I know.
But...
I just don't have the strength. I can't fight back. I can't do it. The whole truth was revealed. The conclusion. This is the end. There is no outside world. We're the only humans left alive. Trying to get outside was pointless, and we played the killing game for it. It was all meaningless. That's the conclusion. Nonsense. So, what did all of us die for then? Oh, this is the despair that goes offense. So much despair you want to die. It really is just like that. If it's like this, it would have been better if I'd had a lot earlier. I did want her to be the chapter 1 victim, to be fair. Then it's all over now. That's true. This is the end of our everything. Our story ends here. There'll be no more death, no more killing game. It's all pointless. The truth is, we should have all just died a long time ago. I don't even remember how I got back to my room. But before I knew it, I felt my body in the bed, numb. I didn't want to sleep. I just wanted to run away from the despair, but the sleep came anyway. We're gonna go to the love suite after that, aren't we? He's a Titanic! Did you know that when you talk to someone on a cell phone, you're not hearing their real voice? Their voice is converted to synthetic sound whilst both communicating. By breaking down the voice into various waveform patterns, the phone reassembles those patterns to recreate characteristics of the speaker's voice. This reduces the amount of voice data that needs to be sent to make the call possible. Also, you know how shaved ice has flavored syrups such as strawberry, melon, and lemon? They're all the same flavor. The only difference is the aroma and the fruit coloring dye. Do you think these facts are lies? Do you deny these facts are lies? Both will be like if lies were denied outright. I bet it would be a very lonesome world. Lies won't make the world go around. Ooh, ding dong ding bong. Why is it morning? Why is it morning? I want to get like, I just want to see my good friends in a normal hotel. Yeah, Monokuma's absence is slightly alarming now though. Monokuma must not be here anymore. There's no point to morning announcements now. So, it really is over. There's no point to this killing game anymore, because there's no reason to go outside. There's no reason to keep living. There's no reason to live. 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 This is an epilogue. That's all that's left, is to take up time. What a boring story. There's nothing I can do anymore. I wonder what everybody else is doing. Oh. Oh, I just let my heart go then. I wonder what Kaito is doing.
Okay.
That's right. I wonder if Kaito is okay. Ugh. Is he... It's no use. My mind isn't working and my body... If you're searching for the meaning of life, you're already doing it wrong. Your life doesn't need a meaning, it just needs a purpose. In other words, you just need something to live for. You can live for spending time with the loved ones or chasing dreams. You can even live life eating delicious food or playing video games. Most people can get by as long as they have something to live for. If you say Danganronpa is your reason to live, I couldn't be happier. Whew, it's been a real pleasure doing business with you. He was getting eaten by the zombies. I have heard people complain about V3's ending, but there's no way in fuck this is how it ends, right? Because if it does, this is one of the most poignant endings to anything I've ever seen ever in fucking history. And if it isn't, oh, fuck me. It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up, or I might not ever get up again. I don't care. If I just kill my...
Huh?
Nandamo. My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell. So surprised I even managed to get out of bed, I went to the door. Who could it be? Marky? On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it and... That's my goat. You look terrible. Marky.
Hey.
Go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. I'll be in the dining hall with everybody else.
Huh?
Everyone.
Okay.
I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Marky spoke curtly and left. Everyone's waiting in the dining hall. I guess I should go. I don't like this because I've got an even bigger pit in my stomach now. I hurried and took a hot shower, then left my room. How brave. Okay, Kibo, let me in. Bang, bang, bang. I should go to the dining hall for now. My human rights are being infringed on. Who do I... Can I get... What is... Why are they not letting me in his room? Let me in. Anyway, let's go for a stroll. It's currently midnight, by the way, so I will progressively get quieter as this recording goes on, just as like a passive thing. There is nothing I can do about it. That is just how my brain be. Right, but let's go see everybody. Like, Shuichi, I understand you maybe have depression, just possibly, there's a slim chance. However, we need to go see Pookie, and then, like, Deputy Pookie. The gang! Everyone was at the dining hall besides Kokichi and Kaito. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Even Kibo? Sorry, my robophobia is unwarranted. Everyone here looks terrible. Really? Even I look terrible? Well, your faces always looks like that. What are we talking about? We're discussing how we want to die, right? What? I want to go without suffering. Marky, can you do something about that? Sure, but before that, take a look at this. Is that a flashback light? I see. How you doing? How you doing, Kissin? Cheer up. Even in such a dire situation, robophobia still persists. I'm giving you reassuring pats on the shoulder, and I guess performing some sort of criminal damage, and I forgot this was a feature. Reassurance. Marky, why do you have that? It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning. It was just sitting there. Kokichi probably put it there. To confirm the truth, perhaps? If we use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story. So, we're supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth Kokichi told us. We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves. Do you want to die? Comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first. What? Why do we have to do that? Because it's the only thing we can do right now. If we're going to die, we might as well do with anything we can. We'll have no regrets that way. And even if it is dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left. So, let's do what we can. Okay, things won't end up any worse than they already are. So when you kill me, will it be like falling asleep? Then it's decided. Kibo Shuichi, you fine with that? Very well then. Yeah. And thus it was decided, fairly painlessly. The flashback light suddenly appeared, and nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. I think, if the mastermind is one of these four that's currently in here, the real mastermind isn't Kokichi, I think they did a... Oh no, I don't like this turn of events actually, no, I like all of you-ish. But I'm thinking mastermind went... We have 6 chapters to do, no you don't, I'll become depressed, yoink. When no one was looking. So I imagine this is going to discredit Kokichi immensely. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Maki switched on the flashback light, and at that moment, please, the world flipped upside down, turned inside out. Come on. Okay. Again, I'm seeing words like Hope Speak Academy and stuff here, and I'm questioning if those are like Easter eggs or like Hope versus Despair as well. Like, I named the season 1 finale of that. Well, this series that, but that's it. I remember. Everything is connected. And we had forgotten. We'd forgotten that everything is connected. No. No. Oh, fuck all the way off. It's not the fact that it's Hope Speak Academy again, it's that, like, less than 20 seconds ago, like, is that an Easter egg? It's like... You know, I have to respect Kodaka's game. He went 3 bands for 3 bands. Okay. Okay. It all started at that academy. The government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects. Hope's Peak Academy, an event that tore the school apart, changed the world. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world. Humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of the terrible violence, and the tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. The ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. The killing of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. Is that a new drawing? I feel like it is. Trapped by the ultimate despair, forced into a killing game. But after Junko Enoshima died, the case was closed and the world began to slowly recover. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done so in chaos. The Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war between hope and despair grew more and more extreme. The fight raged on, but came to a sudden end. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered. It was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. A countless number of meteorites fell upon the world carrying an unknown virus. If this is Radical 6, I swear to God, Spike, I will get you. Emboldened by the overwhelming despair, the remnants cried humanity deserves damnation. The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair and quickly lost influence. But then... It's the extended intro, isn't it? Makoto Naegi, together with former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gopher Project at Hope's Peak Academy. Only genius can overcome nature, and only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must escape this earth to become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. With those principles, the Gopher Project began, and 16 Hope's Peak students were selected. We were those 16 students. That's it. We weren't all attending different schools. We were attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. Sequel. We were the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak was rebuilt, and the Hope's Peak, like the last, in that it accepts applications for talented students and cultivated ultimate talents. Hope's Peak Academy is a large school, so we were all in separate classes, but we were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher Projects because, no, we weren't selected. We were the only ones left. The mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. The entire world was on the brink of extinction. I love how there's a billboard directly behind me. I love it so much. Give me 2 moments. I'm gonna erase myself. Virus detected. Are you seeing that? Virus detected. Bit late for that with all the bodies in the street. Regardless, hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. But we just happened to be immune to the virus. That was the reason we were chosen by the Gopher Project. And I finally remembered. That world, this world, it's all connected.
That's it.
I don't know how to process that. Okay. Okay, so... that doesn't actually discredit Kokichi like I was thinking it would, but you know, okay. I mean, could be a lie. Could be Monokuma tomfoolery. You never know. But like... Right, everyone, did you all remember?
Yes.
I can vividly recall everything now. Yeah, what? How could we forget something so important? We're students of Hope's Peak Academy. We were the symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity. Except for one person. Kokichi Omer, the mastermind behind this killing game. His organization's real identity.
They were the remnants of despair.
That's right.
Oh no.
That is the closest to the ultimate despair.
No. No, we know from Danganronpa 2, and especially with Danganronpa 3, the Remnants of Despair was kind of a thing that went like, sorry, I missed what Himiko said. Her life-changing line will not be missed out on me, my apologies. It's so obvious. A killing game like this could only be done by the Remnants of Despair. But like, this has to take place after 2, so this doesn't make sense.
Last trial. Monokuma. Students of Hope's Peak Academy.
I don't know.
Just like Junko and Oshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
There is a slim chance this ties into Ultra Despair Girls or something like that, but this seems off. Which means that this killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair. A killing game that mires hope in dark despair. Wait, hold on. If this was such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it? There's also something the Remnants of Despair would do. They'd imagine Koenishima, right? Even an elaborate plan to cause us despair, but you got bored of that plan. Wanting to feel the despair of your plan being ruined. That's the ultimate despair for you.
Hey,
What's wrong, Maki? Nothing. I'm just not convinced. She gets it. It's probably fine, though. It's not a big deal. Are you sure? We finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything. Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. There's no hope left for us. No, we just need to become that hope. What's with you all of a sudden? If all hope is lost, then it's up to me to become that hope. After all, we're the students of Hope's Peak Academy, aren't we? Again, in my heart, he is the main character. We're all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair. If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will fought for nothing. Fought for nothing. That's what my inner voice is telling me. That no matter what, I can't abandon hope. I can't give up. Yes, that's what it's urging me to do. So I will not despair, even if it's only a little. I will move forward with hope.
okay.
Kibo,
Listen closely.
right now there's no use in thinking about where our lives have meaning and all, because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That's what I believe hope is. I see, that's what hope is. I see. Yeah, you're right. We're students of the new Hope's Peak Academy, rebuilt as a symbol of hope. If we, the students of Hope's Peak, give up, the new world really will be plunged into despair.
You're right.
I got it. In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm gonna live till the end and never give up. I won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world. But making the impossible possible is what magic's all about. It's a pain, but it'll be worth it. I live for 100 million more years. You guys. Let's do it.
Alright.
Let's fight together, against despair. As long as we stand together without giving in to despair, we will find a new hope. Like the Star Wars movie or like an actual New Hope? We all stood in unison. We each felt the power of hope coursing through us and driving our bodies. The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots down deep. It was supporting each and every one of us. Motivation is rushing through my entire body. This is the power of hope. With a laugh like that, you sound less like a mage and more like a wicked witch. Kokichi may have left that flashback life to make us give up, but if that was his plan, it failed. It's true, it does seem as though Kokichi's plan went wrong somewhere. The only person who can give us flashback lights is Kokichi. So what's the plan now? What are we going to do about Kokichi?
Right.
We gotta stop you-know-who, the remnant of despair. This despair will never end. You have to save Kaito too.
You're right.
Of course!
You're right.
He's so stupidly positive, he's just the kind of guy we need at a time like this.
Right.
With Kaito by our side encouraging us, then even if we're the only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. That's exactly right. I knew that. Even in a situation like this, you'd think of something. The problem is, where are Kokichi and Kaito? They're in the XSL hangar. Both of them? Kokichi did say he'd be trapped in there, but by chance I happened to see Kokichi leaving the hangar during nighttime yesterday. By chance? Really? I bet the truth is that you're worried about Kaito watching the hangar all day. They're in love! Looks like that was the case.
So what?
It's not like I was worried about him or anything, I just had nothing else to do. Also, I'm used to watching others, so it wasn't any trouble. It's important for assassins to watch their targets to kill them. Stop. We were just getting mushy, but you just had to make it all bloody instead.
100%.
We know they're in the XSL hangar, but how do we get them out?
By the way,
The hangar has an alarm system that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Kokichi has the alarm remote keys to set off the alarm system. There's also an electric barrier, right? You need to do something about that, too. But even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm, too. There is a window. Yeah, so many problems right from the start. What should we do? It's fine. I think I know how to stop the alarm system and the electric barrier. Does she have an idea? Okay, Maki. Maki, roll on with your plan. How do you plan to get past the alarm system and the barrier? With the electro hammer.
Well,
If If you hit the control panel with it, it should disable the electric barrier, but it did the same thing to the electronic lock on the exit to the outside world. True, but it's the same make. It won't work the same way on the alarm system, will it? The one will go off before we can even get close enough to use the electro hammer.
That's true.
Then we'll use this. Is that... It's not exactly a bomb, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So, I need to use them carefully. We might as well have to sell for the electro hammers. How did she get one? Yeah, why do you have that, Monkey? There are only 3, and I thought Kokichi had them. I stole it from his pocket. Indeed. I respect it, though. Oh! During that time. As expected, your kleptomania and terrifying glare were both first class. She's not wrong. The terrifying glare part was a joke. Can you stop glaring at me so terrifyingly?
Thank you very much.
Nice work, Maki. You used that electro bomb to get inside the hangar. Not only that, it will disable communication.
Okay.
Oh, that should include the remote controls Kokichi uses for the exosols.
100%.
If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it should affect the entire hangar. Then Kokichi will be as good as butt naked. All he'll be able to do is hold his crotch and run.
No.
But he might still be able to control an exosol from inside. Butt naked. I'm pretty sure he'll be clothed. And then we should bring the electro hammers as a precaution against the exosols. Dang, I just left mine sitting around without charging it. Sorry, but I did that too. It takes 24 hours to charge an electro hammer, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning. We're gonna wait until tomorrow morning? What about the hangar? We don't really have a choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible. Maki, I know that you don't want to wait a single minute more than necessary, but we shouldn't try this until tomorrow when everybody's ready.
That's true.
Fine, that's what we'll do then. This time we'll definitely kill him. Kill? Kill.
Hey.
No, Maki, you can't. Even if he is a remnant of despair, that doesn't... But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. For that reason, I will kill him.
No.
But you can't.
You're right.
I understand how you feel, Maki, but we'd feel bad after we kill him.
Don't.
It would be no different than the killing game that this causes so much suffering. That's the sort of thing the remnants of despair Kira would do. Samuki's growing on me, that's a Death Note reference.
Okay.
But Kaido said that killing is wrong, remember?
I knew it.
So we can't. And now she's not gonna kill because they're in love. Fine, if everyone thinks that way, then I'll listen to you guys. But it seems like if anything dangerous is gonna happen, then I'll definitely kill him. Maki's actually reliable? No, she's dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than a heated Maki roll. If a Maki roll gets too heated, you could burn your tongue. Do you see those eyes? They look like a predator looking at its prey.
Well,
You may have deserved that, Himiko. No. No. It is true that this is all quite unexpected. I don't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. And it's thanks to Maki. While we were sedentary feeling sorry for ourselves, she was planning. I suppose it might be because she's thanks to Kaito, because she's in love. But Kaito was worried about her. She promised to work hard to do her best. Of course, if I pointed that out, she would ask me if I wanted to die again. What are you looking at?
sorry.
Sorry.
Hey,
Let's do our best. Then the 3 of us can train together again. Yeah, right. We finalized our plan to get into the Exosol hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we would wait for the electro hammers to recharge and finish preparations. We split up focused and determined. This is it. The final free time. So I can double down on Maki or
Alright.
speak to some other people, but first we need to charge the electro hammer. But I shouldn't just stand around waiting. I need to make up for lost time. There has to be something I can do. Nice job, Mr. Ultimate Detective. That was a wise call, Shuichi. But your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, and the mastermind's identity. Now all solved. We don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. No, that's not true. There has to be something I can do. I should scout the area. It would be a good idea to check out the scene before we execute the plan. And I'm also worried about Kaito. He's hurt, and he's sick. I'm sure he doesn't want me to worry about him, but I have to.
Okay.
I'll go. Okay, so we're heading off to the door, because we can still get in the maze, it's just... yeah. Oh my god, look at the bros! They're hanging out. They're handing out. Them and him can make a bad bromance, you could say. Okay, so where do I ought to go then? If I keep going, I should reach the hangar. If Kokichi's in the hangar, there's a good chance the Exosouls are patrolling nearby. I should be careful. Don't make me nervous. I want you to know, by the way, I am a screamer. Nanda mode the scar.
Huh?
Monokuma? This is the first time I've seen him in a while. Are the Exosouls protecting him? And why now? Why are there 4 of them? Kokichi's controlling them, right? So why would he do that? Wait, if the Exosouls are here, then they aren't getting the hangar. This is my chance. I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. Slide to the left. I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. But why is Monokuma there? He just looks like happy to be hanging out, but at the same time, it's like, you know. Have a look around and... The alarm is enabled. The archery barrier is up too. I can't get close to the shutter. And then we saw 4 Exosouls, so I don't know where the other one is. Perhaps inside the hangar? Hopefully I can find a good spot to survey the scene. If I remember correctly, there's a bathroom with a small window here. Aha! And at last, I see the light. Why is it green? Why is it green? What? Joker bathroom. There's a window. The bathroom window? Can I see inside from there? I peeked into the small window, and I saw a silhouette on the other side.
What are
Hi!
you doing here?
Fun.
Kaito!
Don't shout, stupid. Kokichi will hear us.
Huh.
Is he close by?
No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door.
Okay, so he's like proper keeping an eye on him.
If he sees you here, he's got the Exosouls with him.
Only one though.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, so what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Saving you, of course.
I don't think you'd fit through that window is the issue.
What? By yourself?
Like, I'm a practical
No,
man. I'm a
just
practical
now,
man.
please. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It was Maki's idea. Honestly, I had given up. We had all given up. But not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back.
See, we still haven't found Kokichi's ultimate lab as well. Like, that's been banging around in my head for this entire recording.
She knows that you would never give up.
I just,
no matter how bad things got.
thinking, investigation-wise.
Of course. I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
It's my guy right
Even if the
there.
world has ended and humanity has gone extinct, I can't give up.
Oh, so he
It'd
knows.
be a crappy
Oh,
story if the
yes.
hero gave up so easily.
Yeah, that's right.
So he didn't even get that flashback right at the pep talk, but he's still...
Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this.
You better
That's
not...
a promise.
I better not come back and see a dead
All
Kokichi.
you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
I mean, I say that, but, like, if he's terminally ill, then, like, you know... There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. I just want to hear him say, don't worry, it'll be okay.
I'm happy you guys want to save me, but stay safe, okay?
Hmm.
Getting close to an Exosol is dangerous, even if you've got an electro hammer.
But, like... Yeah.
By the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously.
Who, me?
Yes, who else?
Yeah, of course. It's nothing.
Clearly
Anyway,
isn't.
Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat.
Okay, sure.
And now Shuichi starts whispering, I see it. I see it.
And hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta.
Shuichi, I leave the rest to you.
Are we graduating from being a sidekick?
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone. Especially Maki-Ro. She can be reckless sometimes.
Yeah.
True.
You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it.
He's gonna reach out to the truth?
Don't forget.
Persona 4 anyone?
You're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out.
Ooh.
When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Rely on your friends. That's it. That's what I've been
I
neglecting.
believe in you. So I'm leaving the rest to you for now.
It's my guy.
You got it, Shuichi.
I would love to spend like my last 2 free time event slots with you, but unfortunately, you are in the Kokichi prison.
Yes.
I would love to be in the Kokichi prison. I feel as though he's probably having the time of his life in there. You know what I mean? There's probably a dance floor.
You're right.
Possibly.
Kaito.
Well, after leaving Kaito with a smile, I returned to my room. Love sweet time? There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into the right mindset for the final battle. Whilst I was meditating on it, ding dong bing bong, it became nighttime before I knew it. Ah. And again, though. So are they protecting him or holding him hostage? Because if he wants to end the killing game legitimately, like you were saying before, he could, you know. We go at dawn. I wouldn't hesitate anymore. Kaito has taught me. I have to do it. I have to live, to find a reason to live. I will fight. I spent that night with that thought nestled deep into my heart. See, but then like, oh, dumb headache, just stay calm and listen. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma Theater segment, it's already too late. You guys might not know there was 100% caught a mascot like me. Hope is, well, thought of seeing young people brimming with hope, killing each other just to survive. Watching the hope fade away, there's nothing more despair-inducing than that. My dear students carrying humanity's hope, betraying, deceiving, killing each other. It makes me oh so sad. Oh, how I long to see everyone's despairing faces soaked in blood and tears. I've gone and done it. Why was he holding himself hostage? Is he stupid? Yes. Yes, he is. Like, at least to let me know where the scene is so I can go in and steal the sushi. I know I've only been recording for 45 minutes after getting back from a snack, but hey, a guy can be hungry. After that empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of bed. First we go. First to the dining hall. I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room. I'm nervous. Because I don't know. How do I describe this? Someone's clearly going to be dead when we go charge into that hangar or whatever. The issue is, the fundamental issue is, if it's Kaito or Kokichi, we know who did it. Off the bat. Either side. But, and that's the important thing, if it is somebody else, this gets flipped on its head so crazy, it would give me chills. But everybody's here. We're all here. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Of course, my electro hammer's all recharged. At that moment I realized one of us didn't have their electro hammer. Maki brought grenades? Maki, where's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best. Then we're off. Before that, something I wanted to say. I scouted out the hangar yesterday. You scouted out the hangar? I did, and I discovered that Kaito was trapped in the hangar's bathroom. The bathroom? I see. This certainly is the best place to lock somebody up. I also saw Monokuma by the hangar being protected by 4 exosols. So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted. Oh, I saw that too. You saw that? Were you at the hangar too, Kibo?
Yes.
I thought maybe I could get through to Kokichi before we carry out our plan, so I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own. I'm sorry, I thought it'd be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How'd it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. What did you witness? We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I saw that's relevant to our plan.
For now.
Shuichi saw 4 exosols that appeared to be guarding Monokuma. Well, I saw one of them enter the hangar.
No.
Just one. The green exosol. That's the one that wasn't circling.
Remember correctly.
The green one. I'm sure I saw that one guarding Monokuma. I made sure to stay out of sight whilst I watched. Neither the alarm system nor the electric barrier reacts to the exosol's presence. Does that mean the alarm system and the electric barrier doesn't work on the exosols? Considering where the exosols are stored, that would appear to be a safe assumption. Anyway, there are 2 exosols in the hangar. We should be careful. We only have 1 chance. Since this is our only electro-bound, we can't afford to miss. That's exactly right. Well then, we're off for real this time. Let's go. We need to end this killing game once and for all, no matter what. Energized and motivated, the group rushed out of the dining hall one after the other. Here I go. So whoever it isn't is the culprit, right? That's like screamingly obviously so. But that's the thing, it's like, I'm expecting a twist, the likes of which I have never seen before. Because I can feel it. Somebody's dead, also that said, somebody said just on Tanger. Either somebody's dead, or somebody's about to get killed from nowhere with a trap that has been set up to stop us stopping Kokichi. Which now I say that, mastermind interference possibly, but like, no. If you're about to escape through the hangar, that'd make more sense, but we aren't. So, the obvious answer is Kaito has killed Kokichi, or Kokichi has killed Kaito. The issue is that unless both of them are dead, that is a very closed and shut case. Oh. I know I've been comparing the plot of V3 a little bit to one of my other favourite games, the Virtue's Last Reward. You know, it's the one with the sprite that's like kinda, you know, the Alice and the... If you don't know the game, that's fine. But there is a plot point where two people kill each other, but it looks like they were murdered by somebody else. That is my decision. They kill each other, and that way not only does the quota of, you know, the amount of people that need to die per chapter met, but there's oddly no execution. Huh? Monokuma's not here. He should have been protected by the Exosols, and the Exosols are all off. They don't look like they're on the move. What's going on? There's only 3 of them. Just like Kiwa said, we should consider ourselves lucky that there's only 2. If all 5 of them are here, it'd be impossible to execute the plan. Let's keep moving. Can I preemptively hit them anyway? But it seems like they're, I'm not sure if they always had that, but like, it seems like their power cord got... Oh! Is this an electro hammer? Why is there an electro hammer here? No details. No, details later, I need to keep moving. Did I just accidentally stumble into something I'm not supposed to know? Did they take these guys out already? Okay. Interesting. Fuck. They're both gonna be dead, aren't they? Everyone is here. Let's get started right away. I'm ready. Maki, you okay with the electro bomb? Who do you think you're talking to? It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. Once we roll this to the front of the shutter, it should disable this alarm system. This won't fail. The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards and lasts for 2 hours. If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we'll stand a solid chance against the Exosols. Let's stop Kokichi here before he gets into the Exosol. But ready for the worst, we may have to use the electro hammers. If he gets into the Exosol, I'll stop him with this hammer. You're right.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Maki? We're all ready to start, you know? Yeah, alright. Then let's go. Maki triggered the electro bomb and then it rolled in front of the shutter. And then... I thought those rose petal effects from that, like, yes, it was a Zen explosion.
100%.
The alarm system is disabled. Now we can approach the control panel.
Shinichi.
Will you do the honors?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. There's no way this boy has it in him. Is there?
All right.
If I hit the control panel with this, I swung the electro hammer and I suddenly noticed. The control panel was covered in marks as if damaged by something sharp. Shuichi, what are you doing? Hurry it up. No, I'm about to destroy evidence, aren't I? Sorry, I've got it. No time to think now. I swung my aim at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could. Okay, it looks intact, so we can study that later.
Alright.
The electric barrier turned off. Let's go. I ran at the shutter at once. We won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. You better be ready. This is it. The remnants of despair, and here and now. After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, electro hammers in hand. To end this. To end this killing game. To end this despair. Kibo stunning as always. Well... How do I, the words aren't really doing it. At least he didn't have to see that. He can live in blissful ignorance at what just happened. Okay, we back. Fuck.
What?
Yeah. That doesn't...
A body has been discovered.
You're having too much fun with this, you bitch.
Everyone, please gather at the Exisol hangar.
Sister, I think we are.
The killing game just keeps going and going.
Can I kill him?
Despair's not over yet.
So... Like... You tell me the one point where it would have been so vindicating to find both of them dead. It's just Kaito, presumably.
What is this? What's going on?
Yeah, I wish I don't know either. Confusion and turmoil. I couldn't stay calm, I couldn't keep it in. It was too much to spare. What is that, blood? The body discovery announcement. Does that mean somebody's in that press? Who? No one's in the hangar with Kokichi and Kaito. It must be one of them. I mean, yes. Yeah, what? Yeah, Shuichi, my reaction exactly. Either Kokichi or Kaito is dead. Oh, look! Yeah, that's Kaito's jacket. Plain as day. Those clothes! They're Kaito's. Then the one in that hydraulic press is... No, it's not possible. Well, I have a lot of twists and turns to sort out during this class trial. Oh, that's what my killing game's all about after all. And now I will pass out the Monokuma file. Don't say you're getting bored of this, because things are just about to get interesting. I hope you brothers pour your heart and soul into this investigation too. I made him Australian to help cope with the severe amount of grief and loss my heart is experiencing. We have to investigate, so the killing game is going to continue? The killing game will continue. If the killing game is continuing and Monokuma is still moving, then it means the mastermind Kokichi is still alive.
What was that?
If Kokichi is still alive, then that means the one dead over there is... Kaito. That's not possible. There has to be some kind of mistake. There's no way Kaito would die. There has to be a why. I made a run for the body when... Calm down. Maki's hand stopped me. Calm down. How can you say that, Maki? Kaito is... I've seen so much death already. Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore. It doesn't bother you? What are you talking about? More importantly, where is Kokichi? That's right. I don't see him anywhere. He should be somewhere inside this hangar. He ran away. We need to catch him immediately. He's obviously the culprit. Let's put up and look for him. Leave no stone unturned. No matter how good a hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away with this. Wait. We can't leave yet. We don't know for certain if that dead body is Kaito. We haven't explored all of the possibilities yet. If it's not Kaito, then who's dead in there? Are you saying it's Kokichi? Then why is the killing game still continuing? And if Kaito was alive, why hasn't he shown himself yet? Are you saying he's hiding because he's the culprit? Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead. I don't think Kaito could have killed Kokichi in the first place. He was wounded, remember? Yeah, his legs kind of got the good old 1-2 crunch crunch Kit Kat special. And his opponent, the mastermind of the killing game, could control the exocells at will. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded? To be fair, if the door to the bathroom was small enough, maybe... Got a chance?
No.
I don't know, I'm just saying it's possible. Even if it is Kokichi that was killed, that doesn't mean that Kaito was the culprit. So does that mean the culprit is one of us? That's impossible. No matter how shocking Kaito's death is, saying we're suspects is going too far. I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests that Kaito was dead, but I can't believe that. Or perhaps I just don't want to believe it. I can't believe Kaito's dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here with our own hands and reveal the truth in the trial.
Tell me.
So, you want to continue the killing game? A class trial will be held either way. We should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair, but we will have to find the truth. It all starts there. You're an impressive detective through and through. You may not reach the truth, but something even beyond it. That's right. I have to do this. To keep my promise to Kaito. You're right. If the clash trial is going to happen anyway, then we should investigate. But we already know the answer. But we can't die here. We decided to live for hope.
But
My main concern is how Kokichi will react if we accuse him of being the culprit. If he just plays dumb and run away, there's nothing we can do. No, I don't think so. Junko and Ishima cherished the killing game rules, so if the remnants of despair worshipped her, I don't think they'd ignore those.
Then,
It'll be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the clash trial. That's true. I understand the others, but why Maki? Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily?
well then.
Let's review the Monokuma file. Is that okay with you, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah. The dead body was discovered in the Exosol hangar. The victim was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. What the fuck? Monokuma File 5 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. That's it? That doesn't tell us anything. The identity of the victim is unknown? It doesn't even tell us that much? They aren't going to appear until the trial, are they? They can't with that. It doesn't matter. We already know who the culprit and victim are. The culprit who killed Kaito is definitely Kokichi. Maki, it's still too early to decide that. It's true that the evidence points to Kokichi being alive, but Kaito told me. Don't you worry, I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. Well, you guys are working so hard, so I can just sit back and relax. I want to believe in the promise Kaito made. I want you to believe in that with me. I refuse to investigate with you. But what? Why? You're not calm at the moment. Right now, you're acting like Kaito back in Gonta's clash trial. It was like this that time too, wasn't it? You can't fight despair with just belief. It's not that simple. Maki turned her back on me and left. Kibo? Be my assistant, please? Please? Psst, psst, psst. Kibo! 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 There's something in the air that's making me feel off. I don't know if it's the electro bomb is to blame or if I'm functioning somehow. I'm starting to feel somewhat sick. You don't feel weird at all.
Then
It's gotta be because of the electro bomb. Kibo's an electronic appliance. Stop it with your robophobia, Himiko, or I will steal your hat and put it in the press. Don't call me an appliance. I'm telling you, appliances should go rest outside. Really, I'm fine, but I suppose I'll investigate outside for now. Kibo left the hangar swaying side to side a bit. Let me just... Now I have come around on, you know, Tsumugi and Himiko. I used to hate them both. And I'm like, I like them a little bit. But you're telling me that I have to investigate with them? Because Kibo's affected by the electro bomb. I don't know why that has me madder than the actual death. And I think I'll start investigating too. Will you be okay by yourself? I could go with you if you want. You don't have to worry. I'll be fine by myself. If my body's like that, then we don't have to worry about anyone messing with it. So it should be fine for us all to investigate by ourselves. Himiko left in a hurry. I wonder if Himiko suspects... Suspects who? Everyone. Because if there's fewer of us, there's few people who could be the culprit, right? Of course, it's obviously Kokichi, but like you said, there could be another possibility. Maybe that's what she's thinking? I did suggest that possibility. The culprit might not be Kokichi or Kaido, but a third party. Anyone could be the culprit. We were united towards hope before all this, but now we're split up. That's why Kokichi killed Kaito. To disrupt our harmony. Our killing harmony. Because if not, then what reason was he have to kill Kaito? Maybe that's what this clash trial is going to be for too. The reason Kokichi's going to hold this clash trial might be to separate us. To separate us? In the end, we were gathered around Kaito. He was the one keeping us together. If that's why he killed Kaito, then we've completely caught ourselves in his trap. This is all part of Kokichi's plan to separate us. This is exactly what he wanted. We'll split up. I can't get anyone to cooperate with the investigation. And I don't have much information to go on to begin with. The Monokuma file has been some help, but it's not enough this time. No point standing around complaining. I just have to do it. Time to start. Time to solve this mystery. And find the truth behind it. I'm going to begin this investigation. I see! I'll start here. Alright, I'm going to inspect every single piece of evidence here. And that he will. Next time. All of a sudden, this went from a... Okay, I feel things under the surface chapter, there's a low simmer, to... Oh, okay. Okay, what do you mean we don't know who the victim is? Like, yeah, it's kind of clear, but like the fact that it could potentially be Kokichi and will fuck with us, presumably for the next 6 to 8 hours. Intriguing. So, I think that's us done. Of course, if you have enjoyed as usual, then feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it helps out a bunch, and lets me know if you want to see more of this and all that good stuff. I'm going to get this one exploding while I sleep. But wow. And that's spelled W-A-O-W with about a 10 bazillion exclamation marks. I said it'd be very obvious for them to kill with the hydraulic press earlier, and they agreed. They agreed. So join us next time where I try and piece things together before the trial. Will I be successful? I don't know, but you'll have to tune in next time to find out, won't you? But yes, that does mean we're done for this time. So until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out. You see this? This right here is living. This was my intermission because that thing's 4 hours, so I'm getting snacks. Am I going to be going to 3 in the morning in this one again? I might, so this will keep, like, seriously. Like, I know we're in the middle of a Danganronpa video, but, like, that is heaven. That is also heaven. And I have a tub of ice cream in the freezer downstairs as well. So this is living.